And we are live.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm glad you was
Surprise.
muted.
what
You didn't have
is
to hear me whine about it.
my OCD is killing. I see the top of Tilts and Hobo's head, and then Kidra's too high. It's like, oh my goodness,
Bit
y'all
better.
are all over the place.
How's
We
this?
just don't want to cooperate, okay?
Not gonna tell.
We're all doing our own things.
There we
I
go.
can
I
just
think this
take
should
myself
be a
out of
bit
the
better.
camera. It'll be fine.
You know, I don't want the camera to be too high up. Everybody's gonna see my bald spot. That's not what we need.
And yes, we are rebels. That's the point of this game, isn't it?
What?
Something like
The
that.
camera's not aiming down on top of your head. Jeebus.
I mean,
Not yet.
Although I have to admit, your parents have the best lighting for you if you're not as yellow.
oh, I
You
have an
are looking better.
actual. I put an actual white light like staring at me right in the face right now. Like I did the streamer thing for once.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you.
I know you're
Proud.
teaching. It's rubbing off on me.
Yay, you can look pasty with the rest
Right.
of us.
Yep. Now everybody get to see how. Yeah. Hasty I am. All right. Well.
Look, I use the warm light because I know how pasty I am, and no one else needs to see that. I
On
reflect
that-
the sun.
On that note, surprise, we're here on an off week.
And we're planning to be back on next week too.
And we will still be here next week. Yes, we're not alternating the weeks. It's just last week everybody had the plague, death, the internet was not working, my dog ate my homework. And so, long story short, we weren't able to play last week, and well, yours truly, and I'm sure this goes for the rest of the crew here. We love this game. We wanted to play this game, and so I said, you know what, screw it. We're going to be here today. And my internet still didn't want to work today, so I went somewhere else to have internet, and here we are. We are not letting the universe say no. We will have our show. We will have our TOTOR. Here we are. We'll have...
Screw you, 2024. Whatever year it is.
You almost said
There you go.
2022.
I did, because that's
You know
what
what,
I
I
was
would
going
take-
to, okay?
I would take 2022 back at
2020s
this
in
point.
general.
Yep. Anyway.
Somewhere in the 20s.
So all that to say, here we are, surprise TOTOR for tonight. I'm very excited. We have some fun stuff in the pipeline. We're gonna have a blast. Last I remember, our crew went back after killing the very, very big Gundark, brought the head back, dragged everything back to the Kashyyyk, to the Wookiee village on Kashyyyk, on Kashyyyk. But, you know, Kashyyyk, as Joker Jester called it last time, since you guys brought back some stuff and got some trades for it. Got some loot, some fat loot for your hard work. And I believe we had ended with you guys taking a long rest. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We did. Back on the ship.
Correct, yeah. You guys had gotten all the way back to the town and then decided to take a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We did post the announcement.
Yeah. It's there.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a bot that auto updates when we hit live.
There we go.
I
So
don't
that...
do shit.
No, Aswin was just like, I didn't think there was a show. I don't see y'all in Discord. I'm like,
It was there.
oh,
Actually,
he
just
can't see the
responded to it.
channel because he's... Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
because there's a
yeah.
Discord channel.
If you don't have the tag, then we're not in it. Yeah.
That's why. Okay. That being said, yes. Okay. So yeah, you guys had, like I said, gotten back to the ship, taken a long rest, and were granted permission by the shaman to go and explore that that massive world tree that you guys had found not too far. Well, a couple of days of walk away, of course, but yeah, that massive world tree that you guys had gotten permission from the shaman to go and explore. You guys had gotten back to the ship, taken your long rest, and I think that's where we're going to. I think that's where we're going to start our little session today here with you guys waking up on the ship after having taken that long rest.
That was
I mean, I was about to say, if I'm boring, just tell me.
No, it was me waking up. It was just totally in character and brain.
Still asleep.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, Mipple's still asleep.
Yeah, of course.
Do we have
Mortis.
anything we need to get going?
Well, we just need to stop back by that place to see if we can pick up any of their culto packs that were getting in this morning. I saved some of the alpha.
Keyword.
True.
Look, I have my
otherwise,
notes.
otherwise, Zoro will end someone if we don't pick up some extra Kolto packs.
I saved some of the alpha teeth to trade for them.
There you go.
That works.
Though I'm keeping this one. I think I'm gonna turn into a necklace.
Pretty big tooth, not bad. Is everyone here except Mibble?
Orta, are you meditating
Orta's-
or?
Orta's been awake for probably a little bit and just been reading and meditating and such.
I've also probably been up for a while.
Of course, when Mibble does get up, he's getting his coffee.
At this point, you'd probably also see Garm exit his.
what's
Wait, Garm?
Oh no, he stayed back.
What?
Never mind. No, he stayed
You
back.
do
I
this
completely
every
forgot.
session.
Ooh,
Every
Look,
session you do this.
I miss Garm. Okay, he's a
you miss
homie.
Davi, who kept Garm around?
Who?
Davi? Or Navi, or one of them?
I was about to say who?
Look, I used
Alright,
the
I'll-
right name.
I know. I was
I
just.
love some people.
I know. I'm just being a little shit.
I-
Anyway, all that to say, yes, no, Garm is not here. Never mind. He stayed back to keep an eye on Alia. So no, on that point, no, sorry. Nobody exits the room as you guys are hit with the fact that you guys are basically on your own doing this little thing.
As
That's
DM
little
has
errand.
regrets.
I miss. all right. Moving on.
Anyone else have anything they need to do before we get going?
Just those last provisions, and I think we should be okay.
Sips his coffee.
I've finished my preparations for the day.
Okay. As Mibble, you woke up and got your hand on some coffee. And as that happens, you hear all the way from your room your alarm clock go off as for some odd reason, for the first time in as long as you can remember, you woke up before your alarm clock.
Who are you? Imposter.
Who are you?
This is sus.
He finds something like small that isn't breakable and throws at the alarm clock.
Bye.
Shut up!
Right. It stops beeping with a very like slow like mid beep. You know what I'm saying? As you smack it with the alarm with a non-breakable object.
I'm going to break my alarm clock.
I mean, it's Mibble. They
It's
probably
1
have bolts
o'clock.
and screws and all sorts of things around the room.
Probably.
Probably. he does tinker at something sometimes.
There you go. So on that note, yes, you guys have reconvened for the morning. Where do you guys decide to go from there?
Head back to the trader and get our Kolto packs before Zoro murders us all.
There you go. So,
These are facts.
I mean,
But please note, it was not Zuri that's going to do it, it's Zoro.
let's be real. If Zoro does not have 10 potions in her character's inventory at all times, she doesn't feel comfortable playing that character.
Why would you think I
let's
need
be
hold that much? Oh my god, no.
That's
No.
the bare minimum for getting started.
10 is the bare minimum for her to be functional, is what I'm saying.
Some people need their coffee, Zoro needs her health potions.
Yep, Kolto packs here, but yes, same difference.
It's all the
That-
same.
Yep. So that being said, yes, you do end up going back to the trader, and yes, the Wookiee trader does have a shiny new pile of Kolto packs, freshly arrived from off-world as they were imported from the ocean world of Manon.
I think we should at least get 4, if we can.
Well, how many are there?
Right now, there's a pile of 10.
And how much are they?
This is trading, so here's the alpha teeth we have. You can try and trade them.
Let me tell you that right away.
Zuri tries to buy all of them.
Zuri
buy
is
all
going
of
to buy all of them.
them. I will buy all of them.
I would like
How's
800
Zuri's
culture packs.
charisma?
800 culture packs. I'll take them all.
Trying. Right?
I'll
Let me
take the
see
trolley.
here. Right? The entire bucket.
Shut up and take my money.
Let me see this here. I have the pack here, but it doesn't write the price. Oh, there it is. I have the price. Never mind.
Or if you're basing it off of D&D, I think it's like 50.
I got news for you. Med packs are a lot more expensive in this system.
I think they were like 100.
If I gave them to you for 100, you guys got them at a discount. On the system here, they list them at 300 a pop.
For the basic ones?
For the basic ones.
For
They
the
don't want you
basic
healing.
ones.
The game is not nice to people for this for items in this system. But yeah, that's way expensive. I'm sure I brought it down to you guys to like 100 or something.
Mm.
I'll keep
Knowing
taking them
myself.
at 100 if you're fine with that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take the discount.
Well,
Look,
How many can we get for our alpha teeth?
Here's the thing. That's the thing, right? You guys, considering you guys killed an Alpha Gundark, for them, that's a huge achievement. And I think you guys were able to negotiate a rebate here, a little, scritch for scratch here. I'll let you guys get away with them at 100 since my memory fails me right now, and I think 300 for a basic potion is a lot of money.
How much can we get with the teeth so far? Trade,
the-
at least.
We don't have a
before we
value
do
for the
more.
teeth, so.
The
Yeah.
tooth itself is not so much what, like, you're still gonna have to pay for it, but the tooth itself is what gets you the rebate. They like, oh crap, you killed an Alpha Gundark.
Oh, okay.
You're one of us. This is a lot of Wookiees who are not gonna get caught by that Gundark and die. We'll let you buy them at 1/3 of the price type deal.
Okay.
so if we ever trade,
That's
we
all
come
I
back
can pitch
here
in
because
for
we
it.
have clout.
Yes.
Kind of, yes, exactly.
I will buy them all.
You'll spend 1,000 and buy all of them.
I will. That is
All right.
pretty much all my money. I will do it.
Look, I got 40 credits. I don't have money like y'all do.
You'll have to
I
see
got-
Zoro is
I
in
don't
character.
use money.
I got 2,080.
Yep.
New character don't got no money.
You will be getting some money, Zizu, if only from the Republic, as you're one of their operatives.
Eventually.
So just remind me every time that we finish an arc on a planet to claim your pay from the Republic, and I'll make sure you get your money.
Okay.
These are the. Is it? I'll have to pull up the thing. Is it like D&D where it's the basic? Was it the?
It's head. It's no.
Hit
It's actually
die
more
plus
than that,
con.
and which is why it's hit dice plus Constitution modifier.
1 hit die plus con. That's what
Yep.
I have put down.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
that way I
so
can
it's
put
actually,
it
like,
in my
helpful.
notes.
Yeah. So they actually heal more than your base potions, which is probably why they're a little more expensive too.
Perfect. Oh, you know that meme or whatever of not Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. like doing the with like his hand on
Yeah.
his chest like he's relieved. That's me right as I hit him.
You're actually the one that's doing this all over their face, but you're just doing this with like med packs.
Yes. Yes.
Is this going to be like oh, brain just completely shorted out. I'm sorry. Mass Effect game where everyone has a different way of applying these?
Oh yeah, because it's called Metagel. Why would you not rub it on like it's sunscreen? It's just
Some people inject it, some people drink it, some people put it on like it's essential oils.
It's Jello. It's Medi-Jello.
Yeah, you should see the
You get a
thing.
little
Also,
Jello coat.
We all have a
You just-
different way of applying it. It's hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie though, the way it looks on Swoder though, it looks like it's a needle, like a steroid.
Yeah, it's like a hypo,
injection.
like a hypo, syringe.
That's
yeah.
how I'm gonna do it, despite my phobia. That's how I'm gonna apply it. So that's just how I see it.
Well,
I
if you
like
look
the
at
idea of
them,
rubbing it in.
if you look at them in the video games, they're actual packs. They're like little white packs with like a little cross on them, so very like Red Cross kind of thing. But they're white packs with a universal like this is a healing item thing on them, and they don't really tell you what's in them or what they look like, but they're actual med packs in the video games. I
that
flavor them as
electronic
being
patch.
Kolto packs because back in that era it was Kolto, it wasn't Bacta just yet, but you get the idea.
Yeah, well, because it opens up, it holds all of them inside as well.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So yeah.
So there you go. You have purchased 10 more of those Kolto packs out of, and again, bought their entire stock as they kind of
Now what
grumble
do I do?
grumble in Wookiee that doesn't leave a lot for the rest of them. But if anybody else gets injured and that they're going to have to, order another fresh batch. But again, you killed an
And I'll
Alpha
be
Gundark.
back.
You killed an Alpha Gundark, so they swallow their pride here. And I guess
Look,
they'll
I
just
don't
have
care what character I'm playing. I could be the most passive character ever. I will still hoard med packs and do not care if the sick have to die.
You shouldn't have
See.
gotten sick then.
See, this
Well,
is
that's-
why
that's
I
for
just haven't let
injuries.
anybody know that I have med packs.
Right.
There
This
you
is for
go.
injuries, by the way. There's actual, poison kits and whatnot for poisons and injuries
Oh, I
and
know.
whatnot. Like an antitox kit for poisons and known poisons and whatnot. Which, by the way, if you're asking, yes, they do have a couple of antitox kits here too.
Ooh, that actually might come in handy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they are more expensive though. They're 200 a pop. And yes, you're getting the 1/3 discount. Normally they're 600.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Items are expensive in this game.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why in Mass Effect, items are expensive in Mass Effect, so if I'm like, hey, you guys have a credits spread across you, that sounds like a lot, really? It's not.
It goes fast.
No.
Well, you guys will be getting more and more of these things. You guys will be getting more and more money. It's just right now you've barely just started your adventure, right? And Kashyyyk is not exactly the richest planet in the system either. So it's not like a place with a high economy where people will pay you a lot of money to do stuff for them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, as the adventure progresses, you'll be going to places that have stronger economy and where picking up quests and side quests and whatnot will definitely give you bigger chunks of cash. This is more like sticks and stones on primitive land. This is.
Meanwhile, Mibble's sitting on 2,000 credits.
I mean, Nibble also hasn't spent any of his money yet.
Well, he spent a little bit.
Yes,
Not
true.
much.
Never mind. True. Very true. But Mibble also, did a bunch of extra side stuff and side objectives and whatnot when you were on Tatooine to get that little bit of extra cash. But yeah, so all that being said, on that point, you guys have purchased those. Did you want to get some of those antitox kits? Anyone?
Probably should. I just.
They're
Spent
out.
all your money already.
Yeah.
No, they have a couple.
I have
Yes.
enough to afford one, but I probably shouldn't be completely penniless.
Look, I got.
I
40
mean, you're a
credits.
Jedi.
I'm
Nobody
just gonna be
expects you
straight
to
up,
have a lot
guys.
of money.
I got 40 credits. I got nothing.
Excuse me, I would like to buy 2 med packs, depending on if it would not be a detriment
No,
to you.
Med
Poison packs.
I stand by my statement. I was planning on getting 2 more, so I get up to an even 5.
For med packs, unfortunately,
Rosie can't
Zoro
have
just
them
bought the
all.
last 10.
They
You
said
have
they
to
had
get in
enough.
before Zoro. That's the
Ah.
rule.
There's something you
My
need to know
apologies.
about me.
You won't get any health potions if she's here.
If
Wait,
it
wait,
helps-
wait,
if it
guys,
helps, I do
guys,
this in
guys.
video games.
Guys, please. Orta, yes, I'm trying to hear you.
That was the entire bit. Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were actually talking to the shopkeeper right now, going like, "Excuse me, I asked." for
Oh,
two more
no,
med
it was
packs."
in character, but that was
Okay.
the bit.
Okay, so yes, you're saying you'd like to buy 2 more, and the Wookiee kind of growls and like points at Zoro's character, going like,
carry 10 packs in her arms.
like she's got a whole bucket in her arms.
I see. My apologies.
Somehow Zoro looks.
You're gonna have to try to wrestle the 2 from her.
My
Right.
cold, dead fingers.
Here we
No,
go
it will be
again.
because she won't use them. She'll die first.
Till the boss battle.
Oh, the
I'm
boss
not
battle.
wrong. She
Oh
will die
god,
first.
some people.
Gilatam knows that I do use them for boss battles.
I
Mhm.
do, but I like to give you shit. Okay.
I know.
For all
Y'all
the
are
other
killing
times.
me over here. Okay,
So yes.
So,
So,
anyone want
yes.
any anti-poison kits since we got completely off track?
yes. Does anybody want to pick up anti-tox kits?
It sounds like folks want anti-tox kits, so I will pick up some anti-tox
No, you-
kits.
I
You
mean,
don't have to. We derailed, so I wanted to make sure you guys got the chance to answer that question.
yes.
It sounds like something people want, and I'll actually use them. So
Look,
that'll be
I'm
nice.
I'm the
Okay.
DM. I don't want anything. I want y'all to not take anything and die in the following encounters. But
I mean, you've already gotten one of us. Be happy with that, DM.
oh,
No,
you
to
poor
be fair, you got
innocent
yourself.
soul.
Yeah, to
We
be
don't
fair,
talk
you
about
got
that.
yourself.
Not wrong.
We don't talk about that.
A certain
It's
DJ
DM's fault.
somewhere going, you played yourself. But yes, all that to say, yes. On that note, you've effectively, yes, purchased those 10 medikits. Orta, you said you were gonna buy them.
I was gonna buy 2 poison things. Yes.
Perfect. So you buy the 2 anti-tox kits, and at
Costing
this
me
400.
Okay.
And at this point, the Wookiee's like a little grumpier because like it's now they're out of anti-poison kits, they're out of med packs, like, anything that could have saved another person's life. You guys just bought it all up.
Did you really only have 2 anti-poison kits available?
That's all they had available right now. Yes.
I'll take my money back. You can keep that. I'm sorry.
I mean, they kind of growl and shake their head like, no, I mean they're for sale. You're
Yes, but
fine.
I don't want to put a
but
life at risk because of it.
He kind of growls
Yeah.
and shrugs as such is the life on
Look at
Kashyyyk.
it this way. He can take the day off now.
There is that.
This is how economies work.
He'll just
Buy
have to
stuff,
order
they
more.
Buy more stuff.
Yep.
And as Mibble watches
Yes,
Zuri
but this
just like
is-
skip away
this
with
is
all the
also
med packs, he
their-
rolls his eyes as, oh, we're doing this now.
Right.
But if
We
this
got-
is also their only stock of healing available in this entire city, I wouldn't want to take that.
I somehow doubt that. Plus, they have their shaman. I'm sure they have something in reserve there.
They're certainly acting as though it is. I won't take the risk. I give back the poison pack.
Oh my god, this Wookiee's gonna kill us.
The Wookiee will take one of them back and push the other one back into your hands free of charge. You can take your 400 credits back, and he thanks you and Shiriwook for, looking out for the health of his people.
If you're sure.
He grunts and nods.
Alright.
As, yep, you
Mibble
have
sort
gotten...
of eyes that last pack and is like, should I? But then walks away.
Fucking damn it.
Nibble.
None of the other members of the party got it for free, and I fucked the GM over by buying this one at a discount, and we basically got them buy one, get one free.
It caused problems.
You did.
When
Actually,
being
no, I-
altruistic ends up being a detrimental thing.
It usually is
That's not my
a
fault.
D&D game.
That being said, yeah, he puts the anti-tox kit safely behind the countertop where it is no longer being seen as being for sale. That being said, where do you guys decide to go next?
Well, we're heading to that giant tree we saw, aren't we?
Right?
I don't
I
think that's
believe
gonna work,
so.
Joker.
Sacred grounds.
There you go. Okay.
Do we know of any dangers in there?
I mean, other than ones that we already faced.
If that was on the outside, side could be a bit more protected.
Indeed.
Ugh. Ugh.
But we'll have to see, I suppose.
Doubt
Indeed.
they venture in there frequently to know themselves.
Indeed. We are being granted a very rare honor from their people, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, tread lightly.
Carry
So
a
on
big
that
stick,
note-
yes. Oh, wait, wrong universe, my bad.
So, if you guys decide to depart for the sacred grounds, the Wookiee at the elevator will ratchet you guys down, wrench you guys down until you get to to the floor of the forest once again. Things are oddly quiet since you've very much pacified the Gundark. The Gundark. I don't want to say herd, but the pack of Gundarks, and
If we pass by the nest, I look to see if the mine I placed down is still there.
yep, nothing's blown up yet.
All right, it stays there.
Okay. And yeah, what's it? There you go.
Bless you.
Muted myself fast enough not to blow anybody's eardrums out sneezing. I'll take it. That's some Jedi reflex.
I'm sorry, you did blow out my eardrum. I can't hear out of this ear now.
Dora could tell you how annoying it gets when somebody complains about their ear over and over and over again.
My God, he won't drop it.
It's contagious. She's doing it now. It's the 5th time today already.
No, that one was just a school thing.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. I know. That being said, yes, on that note, you guys will trek for about 2 to 3 days before you get back to that giant tree, and you're now a lot closer than you were when you fought the Alpha Gundark. But what you see is what's on your Roll20 thing. It's a giant tree with roots that connect to a lot of the other trees of the forest here. As this thing effectively dwarfs most of the forest around here, with leaves that reach high up into the air. You actually, as you get closer, one of those leaves falls from the tree, and you see that that leaf is probably as big as one of your player characters. And no, I don't mean Mibble. I mean one of the tall humanoid ones.
Me?
Yeah, sure, you. All of you.
Mibble's gonna grab that leaf.
It is about as big as Orta,
It's a parachute now.
basically.
Basically, Mibble's gonna hold the stem like it covering him from like over the top, just in case.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, I got my die in the other room. 1 second.
Well, I should probably get out, dice. Where's that bingo card?
By the way,
That's a Rojan thing we'll have to ask him.
It was also a joke.
Zoro, I'll have you know, I am currently using the dice you gave me when I came down to see you a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So
Last
it'll be the
week.
Well,
Yes.
now that you talked
Yes.
about them, you have to show us to them. Show them to us because I need to
Yes.
see these.
there
Full
you go.
showcase, full showcase.
Ooh.
They are
Like,
very
they're
beautiful.
so
Face.
dark. They're so dark blue. Or no, they're dark
I love
green.
it.
I think they're so dark teal that they
Dark
almost
teal,
look
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
There.
All right.
It's one
so
of
you
those
said
sign
a,
'em up to
I
your life.
approve.
you said a strength check.
Yes.
I got a
You don't-
16.
I mean, these are.
You don't want to show off your other dice set? Fine.
Yes, I have it right here. I only have 2 hands. I'm sorry. Give me 2 minutes.
A
How dare
strength
you.
check?
As
Well,
here's the
okay.
other
Nibble.
stuff.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, those are
I
great.
Nice.
started
and
talking
shiny
about
green,
dice
they're
and I got
beautiful.
distracted.
That's
Yes.
fair. We all do.
So all that to say, yes, the dice gremlins were happy this time.
So I got a 16.
Okay. It's hard. This thing kind of feels very top heavy as you hold it over your body with by the stem, but You're pulling off a bit of a Totoro vibe here, where you're just walking with that leaf over your body, kind of teeter-tottering a little bit, trying to carry
I'm
this.
using it as cover, more or less,
Yep.
in case we run into anything.
Yeah, you're bringing your hidey hole with you. I got you.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, that being said, you guys keep on walking right towards this this tree, and distances can be deceiving, and it really doesn't disappoint when it comes to this world tree here, because it'll take you an extra 2 days on top of that of trekking before you're close enough with those massive roots, you know, for
The leaf also makes a good bed.
yes.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, again, it takes you 2 more days, you know, to reach the massive roots of this sizable, you know, vegetation monolith. I need you guys, if any of you, do any of you like touch those roots?
I mean, I feel like maybe I would run my hand along them as I pass, for sure.
Yeah, that's. I was asking, do any of you do that?
Nope.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
So
Unless we have to climb over them.
can you both give me a perception check, those of you who do? And if you are force sensitive, give me you do it with advantage.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
6, 21.
Okay.
25.
You both touch the bark, and you feel that it's as hard as Durasteel. This bark is incredibly hard, and through the bark itself, you feel a hum, almost like a faint pulse, like a heartbeat, almost going right through those roots.
Oh,
I'm not surprised that the forest feels alive. At
well,
least this one.
generally, spiritual locations like this always seem to have a bit of a will of their own, a being of their own.
Indeed. Well, we'd have to be a bit more respectful too. It's no wonder they're very protective of it. I'm sure they're aware of it.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were doing the thing where I'm like, I'm gonna say something, and then you were gonna say something, and then I shut up, and then you shut up, and we're just doing the back and forth there.
God.
Yeah, I know, right? When everybody's trying not to step on anybody's toes. So after walking for a few more hours, Providence or the Force helping, you find actually something that's odd at place here in the forest. You actually find a door at the base of the tree. And it's a door that's made out of a weird unknown, almost like rock/mineral alloy. It's not Durasteel like you would have expected out of something more modern. And there's a little bit of wall, of course, that's visible around it, and the rest is overgrown by the actual, like I said, hard as steel bark of the tree here. There's faded letters on that part of the wall that you can't really recognize. It's worn out by time. And they spell out a few letters to a word that you can't quite place. The tree itself seems to really, like I said, have grown around the building or facility that's there. And from what you can tell, it must have been a massive facility indeed. Do any of you guys have any ability to read or understand the language of Rakata, of the Rakadan people? Of the Infinite Empire?
No, but I do love ciabatta.
Yes.
It would be a language called Rabata.
What?
The name of the language.
It's Rakatan.
Rakata. Whatever.
Rakatan. It's from the
Grease
people of the
people.
yes, the weird aliens with the bulbous eyes to the sides. Yeah.
Nope.
No, unfortunately.
Not that I'm seeing, personally.
They look like they could be very, very distantly related to Mon Calamari people, funny enough.
Yeah.
But yes, so yeah, no, again, so like I said, what I said about the letters stands. Next to the door, you'll see an amber-colored light that blinks ever so slowly.
I tried to inspect the light.
Okay. Can you give me either a lore check or a tech check, depending on how you want to go about recognizing this stuff?
I'll do a tech.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 28.
Okay. You will notice a small indentation under the light. It does look like a switch.
Hey, look at this over here.
What were you able to find?
There's a switch over here, right where this light is.
Odd.
Well, it might be a way in. Is there any way you could check to see it's not booby trapped or anything?
I mean, I could check. Want me to roll another tech?
Yep.
That's going to be a 26.
You do not see
Yeah.
anything that you would identify as a booby trap in the sense of like there's no wires, there's no grooves or indentations or whatever in the wall that would point out the presence of like holes that turrets would poke out of or anything like that. It doesn't seem to have any form of trap, at least that you can see right now, linked with pressing that button.
So far, from what I can see, nothing screams out trapped me. Hey, if one of you want to try to press it anyway.
I mean, I can certainly give it a shot, see what happens.
If you don't,
Okay.
I will.
And I have like a plus 10 in technology, so.
Damn. Alright. I will go ahead and very carefully attempt to pull this lever.
Okay.
Pull the lever,
Push the
Crump.
button.
Pull the
On
lever.
lever. You push the button, and a hologram comes out from that light as it changes color and projects a hollow projection, a hologram in front of you. It looks, you know what? Here, I'll drop you a quick picture of what it looks like, but it's exactly what a Rakatan would look like in the sense of two bulbous eyes sticking out on stems from the sides of a very cone-like head. And it looks at you guys and it barks out something in a language you don't really understand, with harsh, angry sounding underlying tones here.
Does Zuri's translator know what it says?
Hey, speak Galactic Basic!
Unfortunately, no. My comm is not universal. It's it has preset languages. Which I can switch out, but I didn't think I needed it.
So here's the deal too. The language of the Infinite Empire is no longer something that is
That's not common. Yeah.
yeah, spoken, practiced, or otherwise. I would allow you to have it, but you would have had to purchase look for a specific module to translate that particular language, or have something like a protocol droid or whatever that might have like obscure languages like preloaded, you know?
I feel like because they're such an ancient race, would it be common knowledge to know at least what they are?
Well, that's a bit. I would even say no, because they're that ancient, and the thing is, yes, they spread across the stars, but surprisingly, there's very little historical artifacts or anything really to kind of indicate their presence, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And the thing about that as well is that while it is something again that maybe like archaeologists or somebody who like specializes in history would know about them, definitely, but not the average Joe down the street.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so with them being so ancient, yeah, there's no way I would know. So yeah, I'm definitely pulling out my translator just to see if it's picking up anything, and then seeing that it's got nothing.
Nibbles just like shouts, "Speak common!"
It definitely does not even react to you guys speaking to it in Galactic Basic here. Orta, you tend to live in the library. Can you give me a lore check real quick? Maybe you might have picked something up in the library at some point or at another.
Let's see. That is a 14 on the lore check.
Okay. You vaguely remember something about these guys. It tickles the back of your head. You're not quite able to remember anything about their language or whatnot, but you do have the term Infinite Empire just kind of tickling the back of your brain. You're just not quite able to place it.
Infinite Empire.
Do you think that out loud?
Yeah.
So you guys do hear him think that out loud. You know what? Zizu, Zuri, and Mibble, when he says Infinite Empire, give me a lore check with disadvantage, please.
I know nothing.
24.
Okay.
Waste of a natural 20, though.
8.
Zuri?
Why disadvantage? I got a nat 1, so...
Ooh.
I'm just blinking, trying to look at this hologram, like, what?
Zizu, it would actually click, and whether it's the Republic's operatives training that they kind of told you about all the different like history lessons and all that stuff, and they kind of crammed that memory into your brain or whatnot. You will remember the name of the species here in front of you. This is a Rakatan. One of the people of the Infinite Empire, an empire that spanned across the entire galaxy at one point in time before it collapsed under the weight of its own corruption and basically self-destructed.
They have the face of that. They have that kind of face. That makes sense.
Yeah. She'll share that information. What the DM says, because I'm not going to try to pronounce the species name anymore.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're going to end up with some weird-ass names out of me.
Look.
Like, is ricotta bread?
Ricotta would be the name of the planet if they had one that was called that, if they were named after their if they were named after their planet. But yeah, no, they're Rakatan, exactly.
The Forgotten? Got it.
Yes, Rakatan. Like ricotta with an M at the end.
I know.
But yeah, on that note, give me a minute to double check here if maybe I can give you guys a roll to see if you guys can figure out at least the basic words of the language just by, having asking this thing random queries. Could you all give me a...
I mean, I can go, do you speak in all the different languages I speak, but I don't know how far that's going to get us.
You know what? Give me an insight check, all of you, with disadvantage here.
Why do you keep doing this to me?
Because you're trying to figure out a language that you absolutely have no idea about in any way, shape, or form.
Insight.
11.
12.
13.
Okay.
We're just walking up. Come on, Zara, do a 14.
pretty hologram.
Really?
Again. I got a
Oh,
17 and a
no.
1. I'm like,
Oh, the disadvantage is killing us.
yeah. Just blinking.
I almost thought of
Head
something.
empty.
Oh, the hologram moved again.
Right. Yeah, so this thing barks out a few more things at you guys, and since nobody seems right now to be able to really say anything in its language, it just like does like one final bleep as the hologram dissipates and the amber light starts to flash ever so slowly again. As you guys can deduce, this thing went back into sleep mode as no consequential interaction was was made with it, I guess you could say.
Fair enough.
Can you just hack into the thing and get the door to open?
Looks at the door.
There doesn't seem to be any ports or anything to plug into.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere that can be hacked.
Fair enough. Then what do we
Guess we can
figures?
continue investigating.
With what I can recall about this empire, they also have droids. They make use of droids.
I mean, I'm sure they had some form of droids, yes, of machinery, yes.
Well, we could wake it back up and I could see if they understand binary, but that's about all I can do.
It's worth a try at the very least.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Or I push that button again.
Okay.
Attempt to get it to switch to binary for a language. To try and talk with it.
What do you tell it in binary?
Do you speak binary?
When you do that, it says something in its native tongue to you, but you're not quite able to understand. Like, you can't understand it, but you get the impression that it understood you.
Well, it at least understands binary. Can you open the door? Back at the hologram.
Yeah, you ask, can you open the door?
I understand binary.
When you try to ask it to open the door for the first time since you've talked to it, you hear something with the inflection at the end of the sentence that sounds like a question.
You speak any languages, other languages?
It says something, and now it's back to using those harsh vocal tones that it was using before.
Well, it wants some sort of answer to open the door, and I don't know what it's saying. Back at the group. In basic. But it understands what I'm saying, so that's at least a step in the right direction.
True.
It didn't respond in binary, did it? It just understood binary.
Correct.
Yes.
I mean, we could attempt to reverse engineer the language by getting a key phrase and then translating that to our language.
That sounds like it'll take a long time.
Something Rosetta Stone.
Can you?
No, I mean like the original one, not the language learning app.
Right. Can you, real quick here, give me... If you all put your brains together to do this, can you all give me, I will say, either a You serious? There's no. I guess that would be it. Okay. I'm okay with either an insight or a technology roll. Same thing, disadvantage.
Tech.
What was it? Sorry, tech or what?
Insight
Or insight.
with disadvantage once more.
7.
11.
18.
I'm done. I'm done.
You said another nat 1. Switch your dice.
No, it's not that one, but it might as well be.
Was it a
You
nat
rolled a
2?
I got
Because
an
I rolled a
18.
nat 2 and you don't hear me once.
Please tell me I got something.
I got a 13 though.
Actually,
nat 4.
that's pretty good here. As what I'm doing is I'm taking the cumulative scores right now of all of you as you're all kind of putting your brains together to do this.
'Cause I have high insight.
Yeah.
I'm just annoyed that it doesn't speak back to me. It only understands the binary.
So
Yeah.
here, well, you'll figure out why in a minute here. As yeah, you the player knows, but yes. So you guys, it takes you a while, probably like a good 4 or 5 hours, just to get like basic understanding of the structure of their language, and the basic, I guess, understanding of their vocabulary. But after, like I said, those 4 or 5 hours, you are now capable of basic understanding of their language. I'm assuming you press the button once more, as you've been doing consecutively for a while the last couple of hours here, just to get it to give you more phrases and more
Yes.
sentences to try to like expand your understanding of their language.
Alberin and welcome. Thank you for that raid.
Ooh, nice. Hey guys, welcome. So as you take those couple of hours here to figure out that archaic ancient language, you are now capable of having that basic understanding, and should you press that button once more and once more summon the hologram of the ancient Rakatan here, it will talk, like I said, in those same harsh, aggressive sounding tones here. And this time the introduction is something that you guys very roughly translate to, yes, who are you?
Oh,
We got somewhere.
we got somewhere.
Something.
We are travelers seeking entrance into this tree. Will you let us pass?
I don't think this was a tree at the time the building was built.
Yeah, when you say we're
Sure.
looking for entrance into this tree, the again harsh sounding alien hologram here kind of answers back. It says, error, no tree found. Again, the language is probably a lot more articulate, but this is the basic few words you're able to make out of this harsh language that you don't understand.
Sorry,
Yeah,
no, you're right.
broken telephone style.
Building.
Well, we're seeking entrance to the building.
And again, you catch a few more words of the harsh sounding answer that comes your way, as it says, a few words that are probably a descriptive of what the building is, but you guys aren't able, unfortunately, to understand again those words. Closed. Again, a few more words. Password. As it seems to be asking for passwords of sort to be granted entry.
Fish 1.
Do you say anything to that?
No, because I know it's gonna happen, so I just look at the others and just kind of give like a confused shrug.
Cece's
was
just
looking-
staring at the hologram, looking extremely annoyed that we just wasted all this time just to hear it say password.
Yeah.
Password. Huh?
Password is she's thinking in her head. Password is I shoot the button off and go it anyway.
I mean, is that what you choose to do?
She's tempted, but not yet.
Okay.
What?
Trigger finger's getting a
Was
little itchy though.
What was the name of the fellow that I was researching? Who I was researching about for like the
The Soul
possible.
Saber guy?
Yeah.
For
Oh,
fixing
the healing the kyber crystal guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Do you say his name?
I try
We're
saying
trying to
his
figure-
name. Yeah.
remember it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't say his name, but I guess you tell one of your companions to say his name. As remember, you're a telepath, you don't have a mouth.
That is judgmental.
Yes,
Wow.
I know.
Revan?
Xenophobe.
I mean, I'm not xenophobic, but by the way, if you spoke to this thing in binary, it'll basically say something along the lines of not, wanting to speak in the language of the machine slaves.
Yeah.
Which explains why it was refusing to answer you in binary, even though it understands it. But yeah, you say that name, and it basically says that the word is wrong, that this is wrong, and then says, if you've forgotten the password, would you like a hint? Kind of like when you enter the wrong passwords to log into your your Microsoft account, and it's like, would you like a hint?
Bibble just nods.
Yes.
It says, state the purpose of this facility.
Enslavement.
Restoration.
That's out of character knowledge.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, she would look around and see. You know what? While this is happening, Zuri's gonna make herself useful and kind of skim around the area and try to grasp an idea of like what perhaps this building's purpose was, or the tree was built around and everything.
Research?
Just trying to find other markers or any kind of markings or anything.
So unfortunately, beyond the couple of letters that are on the wall, there are no real indicators or markers around here. And from what you can see of the wall, there's not enough letters for you to kind of Rosetta Stone, put it that way, the written language here. However, if you do need ideas, roll me a.
Mibble says research, so.
Right. Either a straight up intelligence or wisdom check.
Quick, look under the doormat since there's no keyboard here. See if the password's written down.
Right.
I got a 16.
Wisdom.
I'm intel.
All of us reading that? Rolling
better
that?
than-
Sorry.
Better than it being low. 15.
I got a 16. Who had 17?
No.
I spaced out. What are we rolling?
Intellect or wisdom?
Just straight. Okay.
If it's wisdom, I got a 6.
Are we doing that disadvantage again?
I don't.
No, this one is just
I got 17.
straight up roll. Okay.
Now
You
do we
asked
hear
for it.
18?
You asked and I delivered.
Do I hear 18?
Orna?
I got a 6. I already said.
Ah.
One day we're gonna walk up the numbers. Hashtag
So-
goals.
What you're gonna read here, I will drop it in chat for you guys. You will see this as being the first word, as you are able to kind of translate it into galactic basic, alphabet. As it seems to be composed of two words, like I said, where the letters were more or less faded out by time.
Which chat is it?
Stream.
Oh,
AILRL.
terraforming.
AFR.
Second word is terraforming.
Yeah.
Correct. I did forget one dot. That's 2 R's on terraforming. That's so I apologize. Actually, no, they did put 2 dots. Never mind. We're fine. But yes, the second one does seem to be terraforming.
Trying to enlarge the dots. Let's see.
Where's this supposed
There's
to be?
A, 2 dots, I, 2 dots, L, 2 dots, R, dot, L.
Let me reset my
It's in
camera.
the,
Oh,
Yeah.
in chat, like in the actual
Yeah.
chat.
Twitch
Yeah,
chat.
Oh god.
Oh,
He's fixing his camera.
yeah, I'm resetting the camera. Sorry, guys. One sec. I don't know why.
Zuri, you
Wait,
look
Zora!
different.
Zora, you're the DM. Quick, give it to us.
Right.
Suddenly you speak the wrong words, and the tree's maw opens up. But you're not allowed inside, as something else comes out to greet you, with teeth and claws. Okay, let's go ahead.
Hi, it's Jake from State Park.
I wanted you to finish that.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm back. Back in the driver's seat.
Damn it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we did a puzzle with letters. My brain went nope. My brain does what Zora's brain does with numbers, only it's letters.
I'm actually better with letters, but when it's like sometimes
I can usually-
go. And that's just one word, correct?
Yes,
So
both of them are one word each.
are one word each.
Something
Okay.
terraforming.
We're pretty confident on terraforming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely terraforming.
I think I put 2. Is so each dot is a missing letter.
Correct.
Yes. So A something something I something something dark side LR.
Dark
You
side.
did exactly what I was gonna do.
Yeah, but I didn't have enough dashes. Wasn't there dashes between the first L and the R as well? Oh well.
Here, I'll drop them for you in your DMs if it's easier for you to read it.
Oh, we're
Chat's window
dropping it
can
in
be.
the roll 20
No, we're
chat.
already we already.
Oh, you guys are already ahead of it?
For to
Okay.
see, yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's 2 more dashes
Trying to
between
think.
the L and the R.
Is there 2 between the? Yeah,
Oh,
there's
is
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's A dash dash I dash dash L dash dash R dash L.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Can
Yeah,
somebody?
your speed's better.
There you
There
go.
we go. There we go. We got,
We got
there.
there.
Can somebody in chat figure it out before our party of adventurers?
Don't say it though. Don't say it. You
No
know
cheating.
what? Can I do a roll? See if I can figure it out.
Sure.
Same.
Can
Is
I
it
will be-
intelligence
now?
or wisdom?
Well, yes, but you will be doing it at a disadvantage this time because I am not giving you a
What?
freebie past the puzzle.
What are we using? Intelligence
Fuck
or
you
wisdom?
guys.
Intelligence or wisdom, yes.
I have disadvantage, man. I got a 19 and a 2.
I got 19 total. Because I got a 19 and a 15, so and I get it +4 for my intelligence.
All of us get to do it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I roll a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. It's
Hmm.
anti something. Maybe. ANTI. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Could be something.
So off of the int roll that you and wisdom rolls that you guys got, I will tell you it is not anti.
Damn it.
Aw.
Oh, thank goodness. We were protected from going the wrong path for the rest of the episode.
Well, guys, this is when you get to watch the rest of the time. Us just staring at letters.
Yep. Yep.
R.
My brain keeps filling it in as like collateral or something. I'm like, no, you're dumb. That's not what it is.
It's
Well,
very
think
Yeah, I
about
just
it-
keep
terraforming.
seeing Ariel.
Think about
So-
think about it this way. It dates back to the Infinite Empire. You were told a few things about the lore of Kashyyyk in the past. I kind of gave you guys the answer to this a couple of sessions ago, actually, without you guys
Oh.
really knowing.
Oh,
A
you
month
mean
and a
from
half
month
ago.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You should have taken notes. I could even remember last session, so you know what? I'm not going to blame you for that.
I was about to say,
But-
I had to tell you. what
We
did
Alright,
last
have
alright,
to
time.
remind
alright.
you what last
Wait.
session was. Yeah, actually, wait.
No, it's not atmosphere.
I'll tell you this. It's even written.
Ilium?
It's even written in the actual Kashyyyk wiki in the legends part.
Well, now you're
Got
just
it,
gonna
so you
make
want us to
Google
cheat.
it.
I'm just saying, if you're
I
that
wasn't-
stuck, you can Google it. I'm not gonna get mad at you.
Wow.
This is obscure ass lore.
Wow. Just gonna make us cheat. You son of a bitch. Um,
Kashyyyk, right?
It is Kashyyyk.
I'm gonna try to figure it out
Okay.
without looking.
All right.
Yeah, I'd prefer.
Then those who do look it up, I will ask that you let the people who do want to
I'll
try
let
to
'em,
figure
I'll let
it
'em.
out.
All right. So with that, we're probably gonna go on our first break because I don't think anyone wants to have a
Yep.
sit here. And just
I'll
figure
catch
the
y'all
fuck
back.
out.
We'll catch y'all back in
So-
5-10
Wow.
minutes.
See you in a little bit.
Yeah.
While our
Yeah, because our sit here is just
while our
yeah.
dungeoneers try to figure this out, and yes, you guys have 10 minutes to figure it out. After that, turrets come out of the walls. No, I'm kidding.
Oh goodness.
But yep,
goodness,
I'll
So
see.
after that, we're Googling.
15 minutes later.
Yep.
All right.
We have to close for the night. We're gonna be consulting the oracles.
Yep.
All right,
we
break
will be
time.
back.
Make sure to hydrate, guys. See y'all
Nope.
in 10.
Dehydration only.
How
Coffee
do you
has
spell
water. It's still
Kashyyyk?
hydration. All right.
How do
See
you
y'all
spell
later.
Kashyyyk? K
And we are back.
Yay!
Hey.
We figured it out.
We figured it out.
We got confirmation we figured it out.
That break was actually also in game. I don't know if you know. Like that was actual time passed in real game.
There you go.
Every
See,
character
there
was
you
just
go.
sitting in a circle like
Okay, what do we know?
Okay, what do we do?
All right.
What
What
do we
could
do?
it
Chat, have you guys figured it out? Because our players figured it out. I need to know if chat figured it out real quick.
Alright, chat.
We're
Put
gonna
in
give
your
chat,
answers.
we're gonna give chat 2 minutes to see if anybody's figured this out, and if the answer is not put up in a few minutes, I will give the answer. Yep, Joker, you're on it. That's 10 out of 10. And that is the same answer that our party has come up with.
Although we
So,
did
yes.
have a backup that would have worked just as well, but I think we
Really?
got
Which
it.
one?
here, let me read it to
Let
you.
me hear
Where
the,
is it?
the crazy theories.
Yeah, it was Actiralirol.
Okay.
A word of my own
Maybe
creation.
that Zizu did not try to spell out herself.
Oh, wasn't me.
I think it would have worked. All the letters are there.
Not wrong. All right. Y'all are killing me. Okay, but yes, as you state, agricultural terraforming
Uh-oh.
and the heavy mineral alloyed door here slowly grinds down into the floor as you've opened up the door to the terraforming facility here.
That explains why a tree grew out of it.
Clearly, something happened here. Exactly.
So I'll go in first.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of try and keep an eye out for anything else that might kind of be cautious as I go in.
Of course. As you enter what can only be described as a lobby to the facility, you realize that this place has probably been running on emergency power for a while, as the lighting is fairly dim. Effectively, the whole place is under the effect of low light right now.
Well, I'm going to keep my ears open, as that's what I'm better with anyway, to see if I hear anything as we enter.
Same.
So, no, nothing but just the low hum of what's probably a faraway generator inside the building. And the repetitive, almost heartbeat sounding hum, for lack of better terminology, yes, of the tree just pulsing with life here.
I don't hear anything deeper within right now. Bibble, do you want to see if you can get the power running?
Well, power is slightly running, but I can see if I can make it better.
If it
Running
helps,
properly.
Nibble can give you another light source to help you out to see a little bit better.
I think I got some on me if I need it.
Okay.
Let's see what I have. Engine pack. Yeah, I got glow rods.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I got.
So I am going to see if I can find that generator or a power room and see if I can get power back into the facility full.
I'll assist where I can.
I will wander.
Is it pretty
doing-
spacious in here? Or is it just kind of like a hall? Like, what is it exactly that we're seeing inside right now?
It really looks like what you would call a classic lobby to a corporation building, in the sense that you've got a front, what's only you can guess is a front desk. You've got a large, long hallway leading to the back of the facility. Surprisingly, there's very little pathways branching out from from where you are in the building. It's almost like, if anything, the reception area and everything is at the end of a hallway that leads to like a more circular elevator tower part that would be like further out, if that makes sense, like behind the arrival area.
Okay. So it's not a massive area we're in just yet.
No, it really just seems more like an antechamber of sorts, a reception area, for lack of better terminology. You see something that looks like a couple of very time-worn chairs and then seating apparatuses of some kind and whatnot.
Can I go through the desk area to see if I can find anything? So there's like a front desk look in the area.
Yeah, you look around that front desk area, and you will actually find one thing here, where there's 4 of you guys. I need one of you guys to roll me a d4.
Zoro!
Oh god.
D4.
Okay.
You've been rolling low.
I have
It'll be
already
fine.
told you.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
I rolled mid. It was 3.
Okay.
Look, you were due for something good. So I was trying.
Well,
Thank you.
3 is you, Zuri. So as you look here, you kind of call Zuri over, Zizu, and you guys find what looks like a data pad. As remember what happened last time we had a show here?
Oh, fudge!
You found one of the two. One of the two.
One of the 3?
Oh, sorry, 3. You guys, you're right. There was a third. Yeah, you found one of the 3 pulls of the deck of many things.
Good luck, Zuri.
Have
You rolled yourself.
fun.
Oh, fuck. That's,
Yeah, yes,
yeah.
Rosa, there is 3, and I won't let him forget because I actually quite
Oh
enjoyed these.
god, there's 3. Okay, so who gets the 3?
You get this one.
No. There's just the one on this one. You guys will
Oh,
find the other
okay.
2 as you go out. You go through here, and I'll make you guys roll to see who gets it.
Zuri can
Okay.
all 3 of them.
I get all 3. Remember, these don't kill us. No, wait.
No, you guys
no,
will
these
not
don't kill
be.
me.
So
Far
yes,
as we know.
I will need you to roll me a d14, please. Mine only has 14 cards. I need to make it bigger.
Yes, you do.
I'll get there.
It's more stress that way.
Yep,
So
That's what she said.
D14.
correct.
Okay. So D4 and D10. Okay. Or I can just roll a 5. That works too.
Perfection.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, you already pulled this one. Reroll. It was the whole talking to one person of your choice thing.
Nah, they can do it twice.
I mean, unless you want to do that again.
I mean,
No.
isn't it up to
Yeah,
the
it's
deck?
We can redo it. Sure. Do you want me
I like variety. I like variety when people aren't pulling the same card 14 times from the deck.
6.
Okay, let's do that instead. Um, Sec here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here we thought we were going to get a peaceful search through this building.
Funny enough, right? The datapad itself doesn't really do anything, but when you press the button, there's a door that opens to what can only be described, right, as a lab. And Zuri, you feel drawn to that lab, and in the middle of that lab, you will see a vial or an injector containing a brilliant green, transparent, or translucent solution.
Okay. It's a potion or a bottle?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, one of those injectors, yeah, like from a thing. And
I'll examine
here's
it.
the thing. One sec. You deep down have this knowledge because you saw the data pad.
Okay.
And
was told to pick from the deck. Damn it.
right, and as as
It was a dice roll, so
Your
it's not our
dice
fault.
did it.
Actually, you rolled the dice, so it's your fault. Never
and
mind.
as you pick it up, right, that green liquid changes color ever so slightly, and it looks more of an aqua bluish color now as you have lifted it off of that stand. Almost like it was just waiting for something to touch it to finalize a reaction.
Okay.
Should you take it? What I DM'd you is what will happen. And you can take it now or you can take it later.
Wait, what? What does it do?
Check your DMs.
It's in your
Oh.
DMs.
Oh, sorry.
You had
You-
told
you-
I
you-
get
you-
your
you-
I
DMs.
have the sound turned off because then everyone on stream can hear
Of
it,
course.
so I didn't know it was there.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, yes, this is the effective.
Oh shit!
Drink it now or drink it later.
I will gladly. Yeah, because this is
What?
permanent, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm drinking this.
What did you do? What does it do?
I
Tell me.
get a +2
Curiosity's gonna kill me.
to con score.
The +2 to your.
As one of the two people
ASI.
that's in everyone's faces, it's probably.
Not to
Yes.
mention, it also gives you a permanent 20 maximum hit point. It's not just the con score.
Yeah. You get the con and you also get the
Yeah, which
HP.
means I can exceed it, but yeah, not past 24. Woohoo!
Correct.
Perfect.
Yes, this is. You have
Those
found
hit
one of
points
the.
go up.
You have found one of the first Bacta injectors ever at this time period in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
As Bacta, unlike Kolto, which can only be mined underwater in Manan, Bacta is derived actually off of a certain plant that is cultivated.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. And so, since this is an agricultural plant, it kind of makes sense that you would find something like that here.
Oh, that's the back tank that where Luke wore the
Correct.
diaper.
Yes.
I was like, where
Yeah.
sound familiar? Oh, the back to tank where he was in the diaper healing.
Yes, correct. From getting his hand cut off.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. So, on that
No,
note,
no, that one. That's when he was found on Hoth.
well, any of them,
Cover.
really, honestly. Anytime you see him in those clear
She hasn't been
tanks,
cut
that's
off
about.
yet? How dare you? Sure. Anyway. I will.
I was thinking
your
about.
ass
I was
up.
thinking about the one after Cloud City, which he was also in a back to tank at that point. But yes,
There was lots of things, and we get it.
there's been many times this man was floating. I won't say necessarily in a diaper, but yes. Moving on.
We'll say it.
Moving on. I won't king shame the man. That being said, on that note, yes, you have figured this out, and you felt very much energized by having taken this chemical, which you now know as Bacta, and you will probably exit back that lab and meet back up with the party, right? Or they followed you in, whichever way you guys decide to do things here. But yeah, you're now left with a long hallway leading to the center of the facility.
I want to look around the front desk, see if I can find a map of the facility.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
What am I rolling? Let's see.
Perception?
Okay.
I don't think, or unless, wait, is there an
Investigation?
investigation? Yes, you know what, you can go investigation since you're looking for something specific here.
Is that otherwise looking around the desk? Can I assist?
Yeah, go for it.
I
wanna roll
roll
out with advantage?
a-
You get a roll with advantage. I'm helping you.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I
Unless you
got.
want me to roll.
I already rolled, so
Alright.
I got a 26.
You do not see anything that looks like a conventional map. Zizu, can you roll me another one of those lore checks
Okay.
with disadvantage?
Damn it! I told him I wasn't coming.
Wait, hold on. I have something for this.
Yep.
Guidance.
There we
I
go.
forgot we can do that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, a second. Now that you said that, we don't check.
Time.
I don't.
Also,
What's
I
nice
have
to me?
Force Enlightenment, so I could also give you... I could give you advantage on intelligence checks, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this is investigation, so technically. Oh, you know,
No,
you
this
mean the
is
lore
lore.
one. No, not the lore one.
Well, it says target has advantage on intelligence checks. I assume
Mhm.
it
Lore
falls
is
in the realm of
intelligence.
intelligence.
Lore
Is lore
intelligence
intelligence?
based.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if lore is
Yeah.
intelligence, then yeah, go nuts.
Do you want advantage or do you want a D4? Also known as neutral roll instead of disadvantage.
I mean,
Up to you. What do you want to do? like we
Let's start with the
choose.
cantrip because
Why
I only
not
have so many
both?
force points.
Yeah.
So guidance, take a D4. No wait, I'm 6th level.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
D6, I
6th
think,
level,
for
so it's a
us.
D6 now.
Yeah.
It's a D6 now.
Well, I literally rolled a 19 and then I rolled an 18. So I'll take that plus the 5 from you. So it's gonna put me at 23 plus my lore is a 29.
Okay.
May the force guide you.
All right. So
23,
you
29. Yes, 29.
oddly remember this about the Rakatan Empire, but they don't really have, beyond the holographic, the holographic representations and whatnot. They don't really use any form of visual indicators, which is why the walls have been so barren and there's no signs telling you where to go or any of that stuff.
How'd they navigate then? Do I know that? With
Well,
lore
that's
check?
it. Yes, it's their tech would basically just directly put the info in their minds.
Hey, Otto, are you picking up anything?
As that's the other fun thing about the Infinite Empire, and I'm gonna confirm this before I talk out of my ass. But if I remember
Or
correctly,
recreate a new dimension.
yeah, most of their tech, that's it. So the thing is, they were force sensitive, and force sensitives, the entire race of them were force sensitives, a little bit like the Sith were. And they actually were the first to develop hyperspace technology using the Force. And that's how they conquered vast swaths of the galaxy, because they were the only ones able to jump around. And funny enough, you remember this now, but they were actually overthrown when they arrived on the ancient Jedi homeworld of Tython, the planet you guys just left. And that's when their empire started to collapse. How it happened, the details of it, you're not sure. But yes, so that's why their tech basically, they don't have written or anything, because their tech just literally just puts the info in their brains using Force.
So that's why I'm gonna relay and be like, anyone here force sensitive enough to pick up on anything, possibly?
I
Looks
could
like the
try.
two.
Do we? Yeah, I was gonna say, can we put out our
Yeah.
feelers?
Yeah, go for it.
Brain feelers activate.
What would just?
Brain powers.
I guess this would be a wisdom or charisma, depending.
Yep.
To feel out. Okay.
Use the force.
Use
Straight
the
wisdom?
Force.
I'll give you guys perception and fudge. I'll give it to you with advantage here,
Oh, thank God.
since you're using the Force.
I'm giving myself guidance.
I'm gonna
On
give
top of it, there
myself
you go.
guidance too.
I hate my dice.
Fuck! I'm so done with these dice.
Don't use
I'm
them.
done with these dice. I use different dice.
Don't use those ones either.
Pretty dice is going in jail. Of course it is.
You know, oddly enough, the ones that keep rolling high for me, Zoro, are the ones that you polished and painted for me.
Oh, good. They give you luck. I got a 15. At least I rolled high on the guidance. I'll take that.
10. I didn't roll well. I got like a 13 total. Hate it here.
I don't like the force vibes here.
So here's the thing. about this technology that these guys came up with, right? It feeds off of the user's alignments.
Oh.
Thankfully, as you guys reach out with your feelers in the force here, you can feel that the majority of the building almost feels full of life. It feels almost very alive, which is weird for a building, you know what I'm saying? But there's something about it that the whole place feels like a joyful, happy thing, right? But at the center of the building, you feel like there's almost like a black hole, like something's missing at the center of the building.
How does it feel, faint or strong, as far as like how close we are to it?
Again, you gather it's at the end of that hallway that there's some room or another over there, and that's whatever that is. It's in that room.
Find a way in it, or is it just as simple as there's a door?
Oh no, there's a door. You can just walk right in.
Okay.
This place is not, again, preventing you from moving forward right now.
Mibbles sort of questions where is the power room so we can try to get power back into the building.
Sorry, what was that?
Mibble is looking for the power room.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to get to the generator, you don't really see any way to get there directly from what you can tell. It might be another one of those, doors that look like walls, kind of like the lab that, Zoro found earlier with the data pad.
Mm-hmm. I sort of look to one of the Jedis and see if they could direct me.
Yep.
Well,
if they ask you,
we'll check it. Yeah.
yep. If they ask, when they ask you where the generator is or anything, you guys can't really feel where the hum of power is coming from, and the only logical explanation is it's from that area where you're not able to feel.
Okay. Well, we'll just check the door then, I guess, real quick, just see if it's locked and whatnot.
Yep.
Actually, could I get like a little bit of a recap? I was sending messages and got distracted. That is my bad.
Okay. Yeah, long story short, you guys feel out the building, and the building itself feels almost alive with light side energy. But what you do feel is at the center of that main circular room, there's a void, there's a hole where your force powers don't seem to be able to feel anything. It's like the force almost doesn't exist in that area.
That seems like the place we may need to go.
Why don't we head that way and keep an eye out for a generator room as we move?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
If you'd like, I could take point and start looking, just make sure they didn't lay... Don't feel like they'd lay booby traps down this type of building, but you never know on their way out. I'll keep an eye out.
or if anything else moved in.
Fair.
That's what I'm thinking. Something here for this long. I'm found something had to be here.
So as we move, I'll keep an eye out for signs of something moving in and or traps laid down before things left. Or vice versa. Traps and signs of things moving in.
Is there static or something going on? There's like sounds like someone's turning on.
Yeah, I heard it
in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, fidget spinner. Well.
Alright, unless anyone else wants to volunteer.
I mean,
I was
I volunteer
going to do
to
it.
stay near the front and take the lead, take point, but
Maybe we'll take the rear.
I'm by your side.
all right.
So, got you.
I think technically I have to go first so I can take an eye out for things, right? Unless you want to look for them.
True. I mean, I have no problem either way. It's if something happens to jump out, you have both me and Orta to at least protect if need be.
Sounds
And
good
I do
to me.
have, if it's any consolation, I do have dark vision, so I
Same.
can see a bit.
See?
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys walk down the hallway and open up the door?
Oh, there's just a hallway straight to the door? Okay.
Yep. There's no side doors, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open up the door.
Okay.
I'll open it if so that I can be a body.
Sure, I'll stand back with my... Because we're talking about things moving in, I'll have the pistols drawn. And at the ready.
My fists are ready. Haha.
I got a second set of those too.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys draw your weapons and open the door,
Alright.
Bum, bum, bum.
give me 1 second. You will hear a much louder hum as you've effectively entered what I would call the generator room, right? Of this powerful facility. And right away you see a few things. This generator is a design unlike anything you've ever seen before, and I say this knowing full well that Mibble can reach a 30 if they damn well please on their D20 here. And yet again, it's of a design none of you have ever really seen before. And beyond that, on top of it, it seems that there's two things here that you can immediately notice. Up on a dais of some kind, there's almost what looks like almost like a throne. And on that throne, there's some skeletal remains of a dead body. It's wearing tattered clothing that look like a cape almost, or some form of a cape with a hood that's completely frayed and worn down by time. It's clutching something in its hands as it's kind of hunched over in that throne-looking seat. And at the feet of the stairs, you notice a massive creature, unlike anything you've probably seen at this point. A few of you might, again, remember this from, reading a bunch of books at the library, but this is a massive creature, and it seems to be plugged, for a lack of better terminology, into the floor and into the steps leading up to the throne upon which that person was once sitting.
Could I use the scope on my gun to possibly see what's in their hands? Get a
Sure.
better look at it?
Go for it. Try.
Without having to approach?
Yeah, go for it. Take a look.
Alright. You want perception?
Sure.
Okay. Dice is happy with me today. That's going to be a 24.
So you can't really tell what it is because of how the person's hunched over it, or the remains are hunched over it. But you can see that it's probably cylindrical in nature and about 2 to 3 hands long.
Okay.
Just from how they're holding it, because they're like this over it.
2 to 3 hands long and cylindrical.
Like
Okay.
they're hunched over it like this, and their cloak is kind of
Yeah.
falling over it, making it over their slouched body, making it kind of difficult to see what it is.
So I'll let the group know that's what he's holding on. All I can tell. All I can see from this is that he's holding
The
on to something
creature,
cylindrical.
does it look like it's mechanical or anything like that?
No, this thing is organic, and actually, if you want, I will drop in front of you what it looks like.
I'm sorry. I think she was in mid sentence, but were
Oh,
you trying
sorry.
To... No. What was Tam? What were you
I was
trying to tell the
asking.
group?
He's just that the skeleton. I was just trying to relay in character this group is holding the cylinder. It's fine.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't actually hear that at all. My apologies.
It's okay. I can be quiet sometimes.
No, it's again. I probably just didn't hear it. That's on me. That's not on you.
It's okay. I get it.
Y'all could be the quietest if you want.
Let's not play this game, guys.
Let's play the whisper game. Let's see who can be the
Right.
quietest.
I am not playing ASMR.
There you go. With that being said, yes,
I refuse.
it wakes up
Oh.
as you guys enter. You can hear it puffing the air deeply as its deep set eyes focus on you guys. And yes, this is what is in front of you. I will give you guys a image of what it looks like because the token is kind of zoomed in. But here's another image of what is in front of you. Now, Jenka, you're going to probably know what this is.
Yes.
Because you have played the Old Republic, I think, far enough to have bumped into one of these once or twice.
Oh, I guess I'll.
Yeah, we have to get back to playing that, Zoro.
No, that's
We started that.
yeah. We need to.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
image is
God,
big.
that
My
thing. Yeah.
silly-
Oh
These,
my god,
oh
it's
my God.
Vegeta.
Stop moving
Ugh.
it. Jesus.
There you
fuck.
go.
Stop! I can't see.
Jesus Christ, stop moving shit. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Jesus. My God.
You're right, the zoomed in token doesn't do much for that thing.
God. Yeah, they're giant red and orange creatures. They look really badass, and they're
They do look
huge.
badass.
They're
I wanna ride one.
huge.
Tonkin.
This
They
is
are
now my mount.
huge. Yeah. They're actually really cool to see in the game.
Now,
so,
funny
yeah.
little tidbit in the Star Wars 5e system, and I can tell you guys this because unfortunately none of you guys qualify. It does understand commands in Sith language, and proper animal handling role of someone who is dark side alignment would get it to obey.
Fun.
Yeah.
We chose the wrong side, guys. We chose the wrong side.
For this particular
Yeah.
moment, but there's going to be other times when being light side will play in your favor. But this is where
Yeah, but then you don't
alignment.
get one of these cool things as an animal.
But this
As
is
a
where these things will actually start to have some ramifications, some effects.
The
I
bite.
want the pet rock boy.
Well, we'll have to replay the campaign with evil characters. See replayability in the games, guys. All right,
Oh
but
my
yes,
God, we have to play all 8 classes? Okay.
right.
Okay.
And
The
romance
next one I'll
different
play
people
is an
every time?
operative.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
there you go. Yeah.
But yes, give me a quick little lore check or nature check, guys. See if any of you guys recognize what this thing is.
Or nature?
No, I rolled kind of low on this one. A 17?
Guidance.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
guys.
sorry.
So,
Lore. I read the wrong one. 14.
Dirty 20 for me.
That is gonna be
It's not my night. It's not my night.
24.
7.
Mibble knows it's trouble, and he should back away.
Yeah. So for those of you who
Oh wait, my
who rolled-
guidance. 8.
There you go. Okay. So for those of you who rolled a nature lore, you recognize this thing as being some form of an apex predator, and it is indeed terrifying in the sense that this thing is built to kill, it is built to maim, it is built to consume.
I don't
Here's
think we
him
need to roll to
down,
know that.
backing away.
However, for the rest of you, you actually for those of you who rolled lore, You will actually be able to identify this quite easily, especially if you're force sensitive, because this thing is known to be a nightmare to Jedi. This is a Terentitech.
With a lot of K's.
Yes, Terentitech. This is why I love Star Wars. Everything is a tongue twister when you're trying to pronounce this. But a
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with writing it out how I hear it.
Yep. A Terentitech is indeed a terrifying creature because not only is it very apex predator, as those who rolled nature figured out already, this monstrosity is actually very resilient and resistant to force powers. It's almost like this thing evolved to hunt force sensitives.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
And gives it a good reason to be in this facility.
Mm-hmm.
Among many other reasons, but yes, you do, like I said, from what you remember earlier, you do remember that, Infinite Empire tech, at the very least in the beginning phases when they were expanding and colonizing other planets, was tech that would run off of the Force. It was technically Force-sensitive technology.
Well, guys, I say we close the door, lock it up, and walk away. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not in character. I didn't actually say that. Just...
No. You should totally run in, give this thing a hug, and then smack it with the butt of your lightsaber and see if you can get it to self-destruct.
No. Just give it a hug. Love always wins.
Right?
Yes. It hates the crime, loves the cure.
Right? So
Throw
what do
kyber
you
crystals into his mouth.
So fair reminder that this thing is still huffing and it smells something that's alive not too far from it, and you don't know how long this thing's been there or how the heck it's still alive without feeding off of anything. It might have to do with the tubes that are plugged into its body, but long story short, somebody just brought a Big Mac to the front door, and they're more interested in the Uber driver. So,
Yeah.
That feels like harassment.
I mean, probably. But that being said,
Initiative.
I forgot where.
yep. Give me some initiative, guys.
Okay.
Here we
There's
go.
Guidance on
You would
initiative.
roll.
Guidance on initiative. No.
You technically can.
Can you?
Something I thought I could do. Hang on.
Need the initiative list.
Yep, it's there. Let me just throw you guys up on the tokens.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll swap on and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I am out of curiosity, is in this room, is there something that I feel like could act as cover between me and this monster?
Not necessarily where the door is, but there are desks and other pillars and columns around it. I will throw them up on the map for you if you can give me 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to decide if I want to
out
use my.
on the outside of the door right now.
I just want to know if there's there's something I can do when I roll initiative that I want to see if I was going to do based on the layout of the room.
And then
Oh, I need to move my character sheet out of the way. There we go.
and then the big square in the back here would be the throne, the dais with the throne on it.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see here.
But no, I won't do that. I'll just do initiative.
Because once again, I can't roll high.
I used up all my high rolls earlier.
Okay. Very good.
Yay, we got the same initiative. Which sucks considering we both have the same modifier.
Don't worry, by the way, for the fact that I put this as initiative. It's got nothing to do with that, because either way, its first turn here is going to be spent with it straining against the tubes and all the stuff that's got it pinned in place as it roars out, both in frustration of being pinned there, and at the same time, out of sheer hunger, as it has not eaten God knows how long. Or should I say the Force knows how long. So, yeah, you guys will get a free turn before this thing lets itself loose.
I'm sorry, what are all the circles and the squares? What does that represent?
Terrain.
Pillars and basically pillars and things that you can
Yes.
hide behind if you need cover, yeah.
Ow.
Cover.
Okay.
Just for the range.
Don't go up to the face.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we
for
were
the
kind
range
of
characters.
close together over here. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. As you
We were
guys
both
entered,
front,
yeah.
Yeah.
We can just say I was back here by middle.
So yeah, free turn for you guys. We're gonna be starting with Orta.
Run, Orta,
Bye.
run. Which direction? I don't know.
Are we trying to fight or are we trying to escape? Can you clarify that for me?
I want to know what the guy has in his hands, so fight.
Fuck around and find out.
Lie, distract
Yes,
to
fuck
get
around,
in,
find
get out, grab what we need, and probably not attempt to kill it.
Fair enough.
Continue to do it so that I can slow it down.
I I'm going to. I mean, if I'm gonna be running a distraction and just face tanking a little bit, then I'm going to open by casting Vitality. Does the sheet have my spells? No. Okay. So Vitality Shield says I take 2d8 true damage, and then I double that and give myself temporary hit points equal to that value.
Hun, we are seeing your Discord thing on the map right now.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
How dare you?
I mean,
Scored.
Docs.
no issue, but maybe on another screen or something.
This is why I need a fourth monitor, man.
We got you. The
Someone
moment
get her a fourth monitor.
Okay,
Again.
that's not
Give
true.
me
I
a
have-
third
I
monitor
have-
first, please.
I have a fourth monitor. I just need the thing that holds the four monitors.
The tree, yes.
So I'm activating Vitality Shield, I take 2d8 true damage, and I get
Mhm.
temporary hit points equal to double that.
Okay. My man's preparing to tank.
Double 7, so I take 14 damage. 54, 43. And then 28 temp HP.
Okay.
Settings in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then do I have anything else that I can do for bonus action? Nope, absolutely no bonus. Do I? Where? No, I don't think I have any bonus action, so I'll pass.
Okay. Onward. Next, we have Mibble.
Nibble's gonna go and move. So Nibble will move here. And then that's what? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's try this again.
Oh lord, I
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Damn.
Our
Damn.
save DC is 15.
okay. And that's a Constitution saving throw I need to do, yeah?
Yep.
As you attempt cryogenic suspension. Hun,
Yeah.
you know why you're not supposed to give me dice, right?
Why? Because they roll really well.
I rolled a nat 20. That's my
Well,
first dice of the day.
I'm
Let's go. Nat 20.
sorry to show my love through dice to you, so I guess I'll never do that again. And
I
you
mean,
show
I
love to me through dice.
I mean, I love
Okay,
it.
so
The party's not gonna love it.
You can send me the dice instead, and I'll use them against him.
Right?
And then I'll get
But
my bad luck all of them, and then we'll send them to him.
There you go. That's what you... So no, unfortunately, it rolled a nat 20 on the Constitution saving throw.
All right. I don't think I have anything that's gonna be more or less useful as a bonus action right now. So that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us up to Zizu.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Sorry, I gotta measure to see how far I can get to some semblance of cover. Don't do that. Oh, this is a big map. Okay. This long yellow thing up here, this is like a desk thing that I can possibly get
Yes.
behind.
Yeah, some form of floor cover, yeah.
So,
So don't forget this is a sacred site, so we should try not to destroy stuff.
I mean, it's the best of our abilities.
Listen,
Well,
sports
here's
are
the
over.
other thing.
move up.
You
Okay.
can gather that because this is a sacred site, none of the Wookiees probably even made it in to the facility in the first place.
I had a feeling. But still, you know, if this thing gets out and starts rampaging, that's a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you guys, but yes.
So, actually, before I move, sorry, I'm reordering what I want to do. I'm going to shoot at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can take 2 shots. My first shot's going to be with my primary weapon, which has the pinpoint scope on it.
Yep.
So, and then, how do I? No one's up on it. This isn't a surprise round, right?
No.
No, it's just a give me round.
I know. I was just double checking because I wanted 1 sneak attack.
There's ways for
Okay,
operatives to, there's ways for operatives though to proc the sneak attack through disadvantage and stuff like that.
I know, but right now I don't have anything, so that's fine. We'll hit it with the pinpoint attack. Oh, that dice wanted to roll well. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
It's going to do 9 points of energy damage, and I'm going to need that dex save to see if it gets slowed.
So you see, I talked too fast earlier. This is a nat 1, so it'll hit. And the
Okay,
effect
so
will
it's going to
proc.
be
The dice
1
giveth and the
level
dice
slow.
taketh away.
Yep.
Yep.
It's going to be slowed for 2 rounds.
Correct.
1 level slow.
Correct.
That's my
Ending on its
primary.
second round.
That's weapon 1, and then I get to hit it again with my second weapon, which is just a normal weapon. 17 to hit.
I will hit.
Okay.
As this thing is massive, it's not exactly hard to hit.
9 energy,
Okay, very good.
and then I'm going to move here, to duck behind here, and as I duck behind with my bonus action, I'm going to cunning action hide.
Okay, there you go.
Now you see me, now you don't. So that's a 26.
And that, if you are properly hidden, let me see if... Yeah, it does not make the perception check. So you are able to actually hide from its sight after shooting at it.
And yeah, you make that.
25.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I mentioned it earlier, and it was
No. That's you're fine on your end. Don't worry. I'm just double checking because I was not paying attention to that earlier. But yes, all that to say, yes, you do manage to vanish from its sight, and again, that will, if I'm not mistaken, count as far as your cunning action goes and everything. That will count as a surprise attack when you hit it out of
Next
that
time.
hiding
Yes.
area. Yeah, next time. Correct.
Which I could have done this time, but yeah, whatever.
Well,
I won't be hidden. I won't be hidden before its next turn.
yep. That being said, that moves us on to Zuri. With her newly and shiny expanded HP bar.
Yes. What?
And 10 health packs.
And
Oh, she won't use those.
Don't count
that
those.
I'll
They're not gonna be
never
used right now.
use.
She will not use it. Not this fight. It's not a boss.
Um,
She will watch his TPK first. Just kidding. Maybe.
no, that's not true.
You sure?
Yes, there was a Destiny Forge 2 moment where I proved that I did not want that to happen. Anyway, I have so much shit on my feet.
I have the same
just
problem.
wish there was a D&D Beyond version of this so I can just click, like, what I'm capable of doing instead of reading everything. There's a lot. Well, we want to get the cylinder out of the hand. Can we? No, I'm sure I gotta get close. Let's see here. Do I want to dash? Can I, from where I am, can I potentially see anything behind it that it could be blocking? That could be of importance, maybe.
Oh, like, is there something between it and the steps leading up to the throne?
Yeah.
Well, what you see behind it, it's kind of hard because of the bulk, like I said, but there really doesn't seem to be much beyond the wires being plugged into some machine or another behind it. And like I said, as you go up the stairs, then there's that throne with that dead body sitting on it, but that's
Yeah.
about it, really. It's pretty barren otherwise.
And it's in the, I'm sorry, the cylinder is in the creature's hand or the dead body's hand?
Dead bodies.
Dead body. Okay. This is actually perfect. I'm gonna look at and say, I think I have a way of sneaking past it without being seen, so I can grab the cylinder if we can just distract it long enough.
I can certainly attempt to be a distraction if that's what you mean.
Well, I don't want you to take all of the brunt, but I have the ability to become invisible for a time. You witnessed it
Right.
before when I reached into that locker. Although that was only parts of my body, I can make my entire body turn ethereal.
Oh, that would help.
I can also move through creatures and objects. Trying to see how long this is. Okay, so I can do it in a turn. So I don't want to do it just yet. Okay. I will go ahead and dash then,
Okay,
so I can get closer.
very good.
And that will be me. Yes.
So, Mibble, you blasted this thing with basically with carbonite, trying to freeze it, and it did not very much enjoy that. Not to mention, something then shot it in the kneecap and it has no idea what, but it's not having a good day right now. It'll strain against its bonds here, and you'll hear something snap, followed by a succession of lesser snaps, as it manages to push itself into a full standing position and move forward here, kind of smashing into the pillars a little bit. As yeah, it'll move forward. It'll break this one pillar as it charges into it, head first, right? And after that, you see it kind of grab a chunk of the remains from this pillar, and it's just gonna throw it straight at you.
And it's still slowed 1, right?
Correct. That's why it'll only move 15 feet.
Okay.
Funny enough, though, either because it's weakened from hunger, that piece of rock is gonna fly right by you. Thankfully, not hitting you or Zizu, which it has no idea Zizu's there, but
Eep.
exactly. Thankfully, not hitting either of you, as it will send that chunk of rock flying right past your heads and hitting the wall behind you with a thunderous clash. But on that note, yes, it has finished its turn for now, and we can move on to Orta. Orta, turn 2. What are you doing?
I have even more funny spells to make it even harder to kill me.
Okay.
The fun part about that shield spell, for Vitality Shield, it's not concentration. And I have another one.
That is correct.
I'm going to use Force Barrier, which allows me to target myself and up to 2 other folks. And each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration, which is 8 hours. So, extra tank. So yeah, I give myself 5 bonus HP, 5 bonus HP, and to the bonus to the max HP as well as yeah, and then 1
HP and
then
max HP go up 5. Yes.
Yes, and then to Zuri and Zizu, because I don't imagine Mibble is gonna be anywhere near the front lines.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be near the front lines.
Exactly.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay.
Everybody got like a little bit extra HP.
A little bit of buff on top. All right, Mibble.
Yeah. And it goes above
Same
max.
thing.
Oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
It goes up with it make number go big.
Ah,
it's also not concentration 2 for some reason. I don't get it.
No, you'll notice that a lot of the self buffs are not considered concentration in this system.
Yeah, but Force Barrier isn't just self, it's all 3 people.
Yeah. But it's 5. It's a 5 HP temp HP pool. I mean, yes, it's still consequential, but at higher level, it kind of falls off. So yeah, I think that's why they did it. It's just a little like, hey, this might be the difference between life and death.
Yeah.
After you get nuked, which is still useful, but yeah.
I am doing the same thing again, trying to freeze him.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say this: it most definitely makes it. As the dice itself rolled a 19 this time. Do it another couple of times. You know, it seems like I'm losing rolls every single time. maybe in 3-4 rolls I'll roll under it. Jesus.
And seeing that thing is coming for me.
Yep.
Ethel's gonna try to make his way back towards the door.
Instincts are kicking in. Let me out, let me out, let me out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move back, and that brings us to Zizu's sneak attack.
I'm gonna pop my head up
Mhm.
using my primary weapon again. We're going to do 16 to hit.
Okay.
If that hits, that still has the scope on it.
Yep.
So I'm
It
going to do
hits.
another dex save.
Yep.
Alright, so I need a DC 14 dex save, and then...
Yep. It fails it.
Alright, so that's a second level of slow.
They don't stack. It just refreshes the
Oh.
duration.
It refreshes... That's... Now the question is, does it stack with my trick shot?
What does your trick shot do again?
It adds slow levels.
Yeah, that I would say it does stack.
Okay, so
As
I'm
it's a
going
diff- as
to...
it- It's a
If
different
mine
sword.
hit, would it stack too?
Yes, it would.
I need to double check real fast my sneak attack dice. Since we went up, okay, 3d6. So I get 1d6, guys, forego 2 of them in order to do that. So I'm earning another dex save from him for that.
Let's
That's
see.
my DC 15.
Dex. Does it? Oh no. How much does it have in Dex? No, it actually rolled with the bonus. It rolled a 14. So you, unfortunately for it, managed to hobble it. I will gain a second level of slow.
Yep.
Moving at quarter speed
and
now.
that one only lasts one round, so next round he goes down to 1 level unless I keep adding it. But the damage on that's going to be a 14 energy because I apparently like 5s today on my d6s.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Very
we're going
good.
to pull out the second pistol. That's a 17 to hit, and since that's higher, I'm assuming that works.
Yep.
And this one's going to do, well, I spoke too soon because that's a 1 on the dice. So that's going to be a total of 5 energy.
Yep.
And then as we finish shooting at it, we're going to duck back down, move along, and bonus action, cutting action, hide for a 25.
Essentially, we could get it down to 3 slow if all our stuff hits.
Yes. All you need is yours to hit to add. So I don't know if
Okay.
it saw me, but I'm just going to go to the other end of this table.
Mm-hmm.
Since someone said they had a plan to get the other stuff, I'm just going to keep moving around this thing. Now you see me, now you don't. Bye!
Yep. Peekaboo. All right. Zuri, you had charged up. What is your next move?
Yeah. So the throne is square right here, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So
It has moved forward now, thankfully, from the taunting of your allies.
30, gonna dash. Oh God! Can you make the box?
Line up.
Low.
Well, no, just
Bottom layer.
no, well, not bottom layer because then it will, I think, back out. I think.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I mean,
go
Go
ahead
ahead
and
and
make
make
it
it
to
under
the
the
map.
player tokens.
Oh,
Make
on
it
the map
under
layer,
the-
yes.
yeah, make
yes,
it to
yes,
map.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. There you go.
Is I have just enough movement, and I'm gonna take a peek at that cylinder and see what is being held.
Do it.
This figure is holding a lightsaber clutched in their hands.
Shit, does this? Because she did a lot of research lately. Switch it back on Tython. Does this look familiar at all?
Oh, yes, it does. The one that you were looking out for.
He
And
wants to hear
actually,
you say it.
you can feel how
The
much light
Sunspring sword.
you can feel how much light side energy is radiating off of that, and it kind of explains to you how this entire building was bathed in light side energy and vitality. As yes, what's sitting on that throne are the remains of the former owner of the Sun Saber.
Okay. Now I technically dash. Would I be allowed to grab it or not until my next turn?
I will say not until your next turn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because then I'll be able to bonus go invisible and grab it. So and whatever I touch comes into the ethereal world with me. So
yeah. So you mean grab it and then go invisible, but yes.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'll come out of it once I run back, but that's fine for now. My companions are doing an amazing job, so she will put her faith in them, and this is where she is.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So that will move us on back to the creature. Can you give me a stealth roll real quick? Since you're trying to sneak by it undetected to get back up there.
Oh, wait, me? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. I built this character like a rogue. Oh, that's
You
not right.
too?
Yeah. Oh, that was kind of the funny thing about her is I built her like a rogue, even though she's not a rogue. So my stealth is actually pretty darn good. I don't trust this die anymore. I'm gonna do this one.
No one.
Fuck me, I should have been using this die the whole time. Jeebus.
Right.
17, 18, 19, 24. Do I have advantage because I'm standing behind him?
Well, no, it's more like
And
when
he
you
has
ran.
no
neck.
It's more with regards to when you ran past it. How much do you think you rolled?
I lost 24?
Okay, it only
24, yeah.
rolled a 20. You actually managed to sneak by it unseen.
Alright,
Very good.
we're good.
He is not sneaky snack.
Yeah, so since it has no idea of what's going on, it'll actually push its way through here. And extricate
had a
itself
so-cute
further.
move.
Hello, puppet.
Yeah. It sees you, Orda. It grabs. Well, not grabs, but it lifts both of its heavily clawed arms here. It'll take 2 swipes at you and then a headbutt.
Slowed?
Yeah, it moved 5
Yeah.
feet.
5 feet.
Yeah.
I
I
have
don't
five
Move
feet.
close
also-
enough to
I
be
also-
a threat so that other people could do other stuff without being threatened.
Because I know with my slow it has what's it called? Effects on how many things it can do.
My slow just affects movement. It's a
Okay.
standard slow condition. No
So-
extra stuff.
The 2 swipes, thankfully, were 12s, so they will miss.
That they do.
The tusk headbutt thing, where it tries to impale you on its tusk, however, did roll a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
It's slow.
Just a little.
Okay, give me a minute here. So,
Used to him sitting upright and so close, my goodness.
yeah, sorry. This is here. My bad. So that is going to be a 32 piercing damage.
Ouch!
How much piercing damage?
32, which thankfully just mostly takes out your temp HP shield, and that's about it.
32. I actually, through my abilities, mitigated all of that damage.
Yeah, thankfully, you know, the claws didn't hit. And yeah, you said you're immune to poison, correct?
Yes, poison and disease as of level 6.
So when this thing hits you, you feel something poisonous seep into your blood, but through your Jedi training, you're able to almost immediately metabolize the poison, not allowing it to do anything to your body, basically. As you have that amazing internal control.
Or they can't get drunk.
Well, no.
If he,
I never got-
chooses not to, that's the fun part.
I know.
So there you go. On that note.
It is your turn.
Well, I've been... Would you look at that? I've been stabbed.
I know. Anyway.
And... whether... In a weird, Well, first of all, I am going to channel the Way of the Craft Dragon. As a bonus
Okay.
action, you take a
Great.
threatening stance for 1 minute. While in this stance, the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack using strength each turn, you can choose to deal additional damage equal to your strength mod. If there is another creature within 5 feet of the original target and within your reach, you can attempt to deal the additional damage to that creature instead. If the original attacker... blah blah blah. Actually, do I need to do this right now? No, I kind of don't need that right now, especially for... Oh, wait, that's... Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do that bonus action, but basically I am gonna, as I'm like facing this guy in this room, this place filled with all sorts of all sorts of force energy, and so as I go to punch, rather than punching, I basically, you all sort of see, no wait, Spirit Blade wasn't visible, was it?
Spirit Blade is invisible, yes, if you're using it.
Yeah, so
Other
I
force
use-
sensitives would sense it, and Amira Luca
would see it. Probably.
and
Because it's
Amira
Amira
Luca would
Luca.
see it, yes, because it's made of force energy, but to an average person, it just kind of looks like you're swinging your arm like a kid would with an holding an invisible blade or sticking an invisible blade out of your hand.
Yeah. So basically, I do that, and only Zuri would really sense like the burst of force energy, as I take 2 swipes with a Spirit Blade.
Okay, let's see it.
I have a +6 to hit. 25 to hit. And then the second one is a 23 to hit. A 25 and a 23 to hit.
So 25 and a 23 will both hit then.
Okay.
Roll
Where's-
the damage.
I'm doing it. Patience is a virtue. 5 damage total.
Okay.
Having no bonuses to hits is rough.
Yep.
But yeah, I just stab it twice when I went to punch.
And
Orta is confused by this.
yeah, and when you do that to it, you know, it almost feels like those energy blades as they hit it weaken a little bit, almost like this thing. Well, let's just say you don't open any major, huge wounds on it.
Damn. Spirit Blade necrotic damage not doing work.
It's resistant to force powers. We learned that at the beginning.
I don't control this just happened. because of the environment.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mibble. What are we
Again,
gonna see? You're just gonna keep going until it works,
You know
aren't
what?
you?
Spam that button until it works, you know?
Look,
Why
you want
not?
it
Right.
slowed
Why
times
not?
3, god damn it.
Well,
Did it get an 18? Did it walk down?
no, it went a lot more down this time. I think we finally got it. As this thing just rolled, unfortunately, a 10.
Mhm.
So I think it is finally going to be affected by this.
Yay! And it lasts for a minute.
Yep.
Back to that second level of slow. See if I can get another one on it.
Okay.
And Mibble, since it's now very slowed, Mibble's gonna try to get a little closer to Ota in case he needs some help. He's gonna move right about here. I believe. That's good enough, right? Yes. So I can reach Ota from here.
Okay.
And I can give him an energy shield should he get hit.
Very good. Anything else?
That is all I have right now.
Okay.
Because the thing is concentration, so
Okay. So Mibble's turn is over. It's back to Zizu.
We're gonna pop back up and keep going with what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have some ally within 5 feet, it doesn't really matter if they saw me or not. However, that is going to be an act of 20. So we're going to take the full sneak attack damage. I'm not doing the hampering shot. But I do need the DC to see if we reset the pinpoint scope thing. Just 'cause.
Right. Which it has disadvantage on right now because of the cryo thing. But my dice, unfortunately, here rolled high as I did get a. Let me see. I got an 18 actually.
Okay. So, and it still has a round of slow left from the last time I hit him with that, though.
Correct. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, because you refreshed it. So yes,
Yep.
until his next round.
Roll the dice one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, one more time. Jesus. 40 energy damage?
40 energy
Rolled
damage.
insanely high on my dice.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
That's for the first weapon. For the second weapon. And dice. That's still 26, because that was a 19. And this one's just going to do 8 energy damage. And then we're going to, duck back down and go for cover again. And bonus action hide. Oh, that was kind of crappy, though. My stealth was only 15 on this one. Rolled a 5. So he might still see me. I don't know.
So as you heavily wound this thing, right, with those attacks, you'll notice that there's a bit of a hum across the facility, not unlike that heartbeat you felt out of the tree that grew off of said facility. As you see this shiny blue liquid get pushed down some of the tubes that this thing is connected to, And as soon as that happens, you see the wounds on this creature start to close fairly quickly,
Oh,
if
no.
anything.
Yep, time to go.
Oh,
Time to go.
Not like a full heal, but you can see that the wounds are closing, like I said, visibly.
It doesn't need. He don't need to go bye-bye. He's fine. He's fine.
He can stay. We just need to get the hell out
He'll
of here.
stay down here, right? Right? Yeah.
Totally. He's not gonna follow us down the hallway.
Yeah.
He won't fit through
He
the
won't
doorway. It's fine.
fit. He won't fit. It's fine.
He is not fit. I can
Don't
confirm
even know
from
how
the
he got in here in the first place.
As a
I-
baby,
they
They
raised
built
him
room
here.
around him.
one or the other. They either brought him in as a baby or they built the facility around it. Yep.
They're like, he's here. We don't really want to fuck with that. We'll just leave him here. Close. Why they put the generator in
Goodbye.
there? Who knows?
And then he'll try to dig his way through, and then we'll have to deal with that later. That's not a problem
Yup.
for present
That's
us.
not
That's
a
a problem
problem
for
for us.
future
For
us.
future us.
It's a problem for the Wookiees when we leave.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yay. They do love a challenge, so, you know.
There's
do.
that.
Would be the greatest hunt of all time.
Hunt this thing in a small room. Good luck.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
sorry. So Suri is going to look at this king and sort of bow out of respect before slowly reaching out to the saber and sort of recoils her hand a little bit. She's very hesitant to touch something like this.
Are you wearing your gloves or are you grabbing it barehanded is the first question.
No, she's bare-handed
Okay.
as she braces herself of what's to come for such a powerful item, and she will grab it.
Okay.
And watch as I'm pretty sure her eyes will roll in the back of her head.
Yup.
as I'm sure. So, yep.
Yup. And what visions ail your mind when you touch the Sun Saber with your, I don't want to say psychometric powers, but what is essentially a psychometric power here, will be revealed in 5 minutes as we do have to get our second break taken care of, and I will be able to tell you guys all about it as soon as we come back from grabbing a quick snack.
Oh God! All right, we'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Tidy.
And we are back.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Ooh, yay.
Got me mid sandwich bite.
Oh, sorry. My timing. Impeccable as always.
There we go. Okay. So Zuri, you had touched it. Your eyes had rolled back in the back of your head, and you were granted a vision. So, like most of your visions, it's not a completely full picture type thing. It's more like a quick successions of like 5 to 10 second long windows into that person's life or the owner of the Sun Saber's life. You see a few things. You see a moment of where basically it looks like you're in the courtyard to a home of some kind. You see two kids, running in front of you. They kind of pause mid-game, whatever it is they were doing, probably playing tag or something. They look at you. They squeal, "Daddy, Daddy," with delight, and they kind of jump into your arms. Then it cuts out, right, to an image of,
Thank you so much for that raid.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
people, hi guys.
Welcome.
Right, mid-emotional moment raid. Hey guys. Impeccable
Although now that I
timing.
think about it, it's like not the right music for this.
Right. Well, I'm happy to have you guys here. But yes, yeah, you see the two kids, running at you, jumping at you, yelling, "Daddy, Daddy." You see yourself, your hands in front of you, a lot more rugged than your real hands, putting together this particular saber and putting a very unusual crystal at the center of it as it is shut. You hear some words. There is nothing. You don't see anything. It's in the dark, but you do hear these words, saying, "This whole planet, it's dying." You see yourself standing and stepping up, the steps of that dais and sitting on that particular throne. The stone feels cold to the touch, almost like it's sapping your very essence as you curl yourself over that lightsaber hilt. And the last thing you feel is the knowledge that this planet and your kids will live as nature will flourish, it will bloom on this planet. And then everything goes dark, and with a sharp breath, your eyes go back into focus as you do hold that sun saber in your hands right now.
Oh, stars. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of power. Okay. And she'll kind of clutch it close to her and look back at the skeletal remains once more and run back down and run back where she came.
Okay.
She is actually not going to be ethereal just yet. But since I used an action to pick that up, I am actually going to use my movement, be a little short, and kind of hide behind this pillar.
Okay.
Before I turn and make a run for it, because obviously no one can see me from behind this large creature right now. So, yeah, that is going to be my turn.
Okay. Before I have that Tyrande tech react, or act, should I say, I need all of you to real quick give me a perception check, and the two Force sensitives, please give me that perception check. Wow, I can't tongue, please. That perception check with an advantage, thank you.
Could it be insight?
I will be okay with an insight check there too, considering the
Kinda
nature
close,
of
not
the
bad.
situation.
12.
Okay.
21.
Can't
21,
find my
22.
other back.
22. I'm at 22.
Oh my god.
So,
Thank God for damage. Oh, do I need to roll 2, or is that just that?
yes, please. Nope.
Oh, okay. 27.
Okay. You notice one thing right now. That pulsing, rhythmic, almost heartbeat-like energy that you felt going through the tree in the entire area right now, it stopped.
Still, I have a thing. Yeah.
And on that note, as you come to that realization, this creature will take another swing, or series of swing and a headbutt, or Thusk impaling headbutt, at Orta.
Does the cryo spell limit the number of attacks you can do?
No, it prevents reactions.
Yeah, it
It does
does.
give -2 to Dex.
It does. You can only
I
do
thought Neville
like
mentioned that.
Either an action or a bonus action, not both. It does not use bonus actions. It just has multi-attack, so its
Okay.
action does give
Yeah.
it 3 attacks.
it can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn.
Oh, nice, actually. Yeah, I see that now. Fine print at the bottom there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. It'll still try to go for a headbutt. And thankfully
Order,
the
we're trying
dice...
to keep you alive.
And thankfully the dice are in a good mood, as it will definitely miss here. But, since this is a boss, at this point, considering you guys have done well over 60 damage to this thing, it will roar at the top of its lungs and break all status effects that have been put on it.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
Listen, we negated 1 attack off of it already. We're fine.
Yeah, that's
Make
actually still pretty good.
On to Orta. Orta, what are you up to, my friend?
These Mibble and Zizu, Za would hear me telepathically ask, "Are we leaving now? What's going on? Do I need to? Am I still holding distraction?"
Shrugs.
Louder. Yeah, you get a mental shrug for me because I'm hiding behind a desk. I don't see shit.
Yeah, I don't think you guys see me yet.
Hold for now? We don't have confirmation from Zuri.
I have a question for you, Orta.
What's up?
Would I have been able to kind of reach out and yell into your mind from that distance? Is it like distance
30
locked,
feet.
or? Okay,
30
so
feet.
I wouldn't have been able to yell out to you anyway. So okay, good to know.
Okay.
The only thing I can think to do is stay standing.
You're still standing.
Yeah.
I will keep myself standing by using a heal at level 2. So yeah, so 2d8 plus wisdom to keep myself alive. 2d8 plus wisdom. I think I said that. I hope I said that. 8, 7, 15, 16, 17, 18. I heal 18 HP.
Nice.
20,
Like it.
54. I think I'm back at full health off of that. No, wait, not quite. 44 plus 6 is 50 plus 12. Yeah, I actually get exactly back to full HP. Perfect.
Perfection.
And I'm just standing there.
All right, Mibble.
Okay, I'm gonna do something different now. I am gonna do explosion.
Okay.
So, you create an explosion at a point within range. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere center on that point must make a dex saving throw. Target takes 8d6 fire damage on fail, or half as much on success. And I am pinpointing it right here, right above where this tusk is.
Okay.
So Orta's out of the range.
Yeah, you're aiming for its eye. Got it.
Yep. And I hope I also do damage to the tubes that are healing him.
So,
Dex saving throw.
all right. That is a 15.
And I had to pull out an extra 4 6-sided dice to get the whole 8.
Right.
Okay. $33 damage.
And what was the DC for the save?
My power save DC is 15.
15. Okay, so we did meet it and beat it. So it'll only be
So he
half of that
takes half.
damage.
So half of 33.
Okay, I'll round up, so that's 17. Okay.
And did I do any damage to the tubes on its back or whatever?
No, unfortunately. As that was the dice, unfortunately, saying no. Zuri, it is your turn.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, I don't get a turn?
Oh,
Nope.
right.
Nope. Clearly, I skipped you by accident. Sorry, Zizu. You first,
I
then
mean,
Zuri.
we do have the same
By
initiative, and Zuri
accident.
wants to go at first.
No, go for it.
Kind of pissed off about those damn tubes. Can I get a shot on the tubes to just put a hole in them?
You can try.
And we're gonna do the first shot on the monster guy because that one's gonna have the potential slow effect. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, so I need that dex save. 2 of them because I'm going to make a hampering shot. So I need the first dex save for the pinpoint scope, DC 14.
It will not make it, so it'll still be slowed back to 15.
And then I need a second dex save, DC 15 for the hampering shot to hobble it.
That one it'll make, unfortunately.
That's fine. It was always worth a shot.
Literally.
11 energy damage from that shot. And then my second shot with my second pistol, I'm aiming up for those tubes. I just want to try and put a hole in them. Because good luck pumping anything into anything with a hole in them. And that is cocked. I can't actually read that. 17 to hit.
Unfortunately, that will not hit.
Okay, that's fair. It's a
As
small tube on the back of
There
the
are
giant
small
monster.
tubes in the... Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Now Zuri.
Oh,
you skipped mine.
and bonus action hide as
Yeah,
I move
yeah,
along the
yeah.
desk.
I had assumed, yeah.
With a, I don't know, 29 to freaking hide.
Yep, no, you're good.
What Zizu?
Now are we good?
I think so.
Okay. 60. Yeah. She's gonna go ahead and go ethereal. 60. She will run over here. Yeah, she'll then kind of reach out to everyone, and go, all right, let's get out of here as soon as possible. Let's make a run for it. And I'm gonna take a look at Orta and see how he's doing real quick.
Oh, I'm spick and span, still full health.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are we gonna see the famous get the fuck out catapult?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
conga line.
God. The conga line.
Listen,
you move. No,
forced.
you move. No, you move.
Listen, forced movement does not trigger attacks of opportunity.
Exactly. You're muted. You're muted.
Oh, so how to get out of a monster's attack range? Yes, force pull your friend out of the attack range.
Uh-huh.
That's on you, Zuri.
Yeah.
Except I'm next, so you know. I'll
Yeah,
probably
I
just
was
have
like,
to
well,
disengage.
I used my action and bonus action to dash, so that is, I'm pretty, you know what, I have not been paying attention. I'm pretty sure I have 30 feet, but this whole time I have not been paying attention. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, we're fine.
So, thankfully, this thing's hands or arms are probably still hampered by the other pillars next to it, or the wires that, you know, are plugged into it. But again, it tries to go and swipe at you, Ortha, and both of its hand swipes miss. As only its headbutt will connect once more. Give me 2 minutes to roll the damage. There's 28 damage, Ortha.
I'm still here.
Still alive.
Yeah.
There was a nice mix in there.
But yeah. So it hurts. I mean, this thing is massive, and you know its tusks are clearly dangerous. As you do feel once more that poison spread into your body, but again, you're a well-trained Jedi, and your class currently has that funny little feat. So, yeah, you metabolize the poison before it deals any damage to you. As Orta, it is your turn. What are you doing?
What size category does Mibble count as?
I believe I'm small.
You're small.
Yeah, I think we've actually moved. If you and I are doing our funny force pull thing, I think we've actually moved on to large now at this point, at this level.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Don't
No,
worry about Nibble. He has an extra movement speed to get the heck out of here.
But it's funny.
Let's do the funny, goddammit.
I could also
So,
do another explosion on him just to try to hurt him as well. So
I should probably just
Pretty sure
disengage if we're being
A
honest.
dash would get both Mibble and me out the door, given how far.
Yeah, you guys would be able to get out pretty quick. And then Zuri and I head through last and use force push and pull to close the door behind us, make the
Yeah,
door
pretty
close
much.
faster behind us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should probably disengage and just dip. How far away is the door from me? Bill?
Let
You're
me get the
muted.
measuring. Yeah, no, I'm not. Let me get the measuring yard. There we go. 55 feet, exactly.
$55 feet. Still slowed. Does the ice thing take away reactions? I don't imagine it does, but...
It
Well,
no longer
the ice
applies.
thing is no
Oh,
longer
okay.
is the fact. Right now it's under the-
legendary actioned itself out.
Right, I
all
remember
crap.
that now.
Yeah, what's it called? Zizu did do a slow on it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it can't move more than 15 feet.
So it can't move more than 30 if it dashes.
Yep.
Bucket we balls. No disengage. I'm just dashing to the door.
Run!
Let me roll that attack of opportunity real quick.
Have shield ready, please, just in
Run,
case.
Forrest, run!
That's a 25.
Ooh.
That hits. Shield
Okay.
won't
Yeah,
help.
even with the
I
shield.
think you might be okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
I might
okay.
be.
Thankfully, the claws don't hurt as much as the tusks, so we might actually be Gucci here.
I don't know, this is the first time we've seen the claws hit.
Claws hit, I know. That's only 17 damage.
Yeah, I'm fine. Couldn't take it again, but I'm fine.
It's
As I
fine.
run to the door.
It was
Basically
like,
just
what the
like,
heck?
we're leaving. As I
But
pass,
it's
yeah,
okay
I
with
telepathically
that.
say to the group, we leave now.
Mm-hmm.
TTFOing.
Yeah.
So my turn.
Yep.
I do one more explosion on him before I run.
Okay. I heard that massive dice hit the table.
64 damage.
Jesus criminy!
I mean that's 64.
It's 8d6.
I'm sorry. 36. Sorry. I don't know why I said 60.
Holy crap! I was gonna say.
What did
Yeah.
you just
Somebody
do?
rolled max on all her damage.
Did you just
Sorry.
call in Sarbomba?
Wait, 60
So,
plus a few extra
34.
die.
34.
you definitely scorch it a little bit with that. But more importantly, between those two attacks and Zizu attempting at the very least to shoot the pipes here, the pipes finally do weaken, and under this thing's continued strain, the pipes finally do snap.
I don't think it's a
And
good thing,
with
guys.
this-
I'm not even withholding them here.
And with that, we are gonna run. So, movement speed plus nibble agility. I get a dash action. I am out the door.
Your dash action comes from your bonus action, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
It is bonus action, yeah.
perfect.
So you did an action. You would, yeah.
Bonus
So bonus
dash.
action run and also nibble agility gets me right out the door.
Yep. What does Zizu do here?
One more. Pop back up. I'm going to take a couple more shots at this guy because fuck this guy. Oh, that one's not gonna hit. That's like a 9. Don't betray me now, dice. There we go. 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm. It'll hit.
Plus with my secondary weapons. Okay, ammo. There we go. So that's going to be 9 energy damage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get sneak attack because I think that only applies to my first shot.
Yep, only off the first one.
Yeah. Because I was hidden. And then bonus action dash and GTFO.
Hi. Dash is not a bonus action. The only reason
Cunning action.
variable. Huh?
Cunning action.
Oh.
I is rogue. Equivalent. Cunning action to bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm. Zuri?
Yeah, I think I'm the only one left, so we're gonna go ethereal once more and GTFO.
No, he's still slowed for another round, thankfully. Though I missed. Because I hit him last round. So we should have enough time to close the door.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I'm already there. Yeah, we're out.
Bye!
So, you guys close the door on this howling thing as you hear it thudding across the room. And I'm assuming you keep running right towards the exit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we ain't stopping. I don't. Just
Yeah.
because we say it can't fit doesn't mean it won't make its own door.
Yeah, well that's pretty much it, right? As you guys get there,
Go.
you hear it. You hear it demolishing the insides of the building, the doors to the building, to the hallway. You hear it basically thrashing through the walls and the ceiling of the hallway as this
Make
thing
it
is
out of the
probably.
building, and once everybody's out, tell the hologram, close it.
You tell it close it as you say that the door does shut, and only a few seconds later, the entire wall and door of the facility blows out. But thankfully, remember when I said that, you know, the bark of this tree is probably as hard as freaking Durasteel?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does blow the door and the wall out.
The tree.
It stays stuck. Yes, it stays stuck as far as the roots and the grown, you know, gigantic roots of the tree goes. It's not able to get out. It's still stuck there screeching and pushing against the things. What it will do though is grab a piece of that rubble and it will chunk it at one of you guys. As I will randomly roll. You are still ethereal, so you can't get hit, but the other three.
Well, technically I am, because it's the end of my turn.
Oh, then let me roll a d4 in that case. Well, in that case, Zuri, unfortunately, it's for you. Should have kept your mouth
Take
shut.
back what I said.
Right?
It would have hit if it was the
Yeah.
one.
My con score increased significantly with my HP, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
Who would
it's
have hit
less
it
of a threat for you.
otherwise?
A 17 does hit, yes?
It does. I need to get better armor.
Who
Okay.
would have been hit otherwise? With that one.
You.
Oh, jeez.
You would have
Your-
been roadkill. I'm gonna be real.
Bunny would have been smashed.
Funny splat.
No,
Actually,
don't.
hold up, actually. Oh, I have something. It's like a reaction. Wait, hold on.
Uncanny dodge?
No, not that.
No smashing bunny.
Nope, but it does give Zuri a parting shot of 19 damage as you guys evacuate from the nearby area. As you make your way down...
Oh, I was gonna do a reaction, but okay.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, please, by all means.
Well, I was trying to find it.
Oh, I thought that was you having fun with the rest. I didn't think that was an actual
No.
reaction to this.
No,
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
do
Yep.
a reaction. If I can avoid getting hit, I'll do it. It will go ahead and use deflection
Mm-hmm.
to use my kinetic combat die to give me a boost in my AC for the one attack.
Okay.
It's a D6.
And we need a 17. Well, actually,
Well,
technically,
I got 3, so that makes my AC 19 right now.
all right, perfect. That's above 17, so you are good.
I just go, yeet.
Yeah, you swing your lightsaber behind you or something and just flat out deflect it.
Force field. Force
Sure, yeah.
field,
Just force block it or something. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
Before we get too far away from this guy,
Mm-hmm.
Aziz is going to be like, are we really just going to leave that there for the next person to stumble upon?
Do you want to blast it?
I'm sure we'll let them know. I think an army of Wookiees can handle that better than us.
Yeah, and they'll end up as lunch.
Especially with its healing capabilities.
Well,
Well,
the tubes
yeah.
are no longer connected to it.
Don't think it can heal anymore.
Well, there we go. We'll leave these
How-
to them then.
How long do we think the tree could hold it here?
As you guys are saying this, by the way, you hear a relatively tremendous thump not too far from your current position as you notice that a couple of leaves have just fallen from the treetops.
Immediately look up.
Um,
Lightsaber out.
yeah, there's more and more of those leaves that seem to be falling from the tree, and we're talking leaves the size of a person right now.
Well, what's it
It's
looking like down in the
Right.
tunnel?
This is
Like where we came from?
The tunnel?
Yeah,
The
like where we
hallway
came
of
from.
the-
Like
building.
what's it looking like Big Boy's doing?
It's straining against the roots of the tree with all of its strength trying to get out, and they are not budging. Like, there's no risk of it getting out.
So we can take a break if we wanted to catch our breath.
Does it look like these leaves are falling down because he's repeatedly ramming into this tree and it's knocking them loose, or is it more of a
That sort of thing.
we're triggering a chain reaction and the tree is dying?
Give me a medicine or a nature check.
It's about to, yeah.
Medicine or
Get
nature?
in on that.
Guidance?
I will also
Never mind,
get
no
in
one
on
knows I'm doing this.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Guidance?
proficient with medicine, so I'm gonna guide myself. I'm sorry.
Do it. Do it. Where is my nature? Because my intelligence is higher.
Don't worry about me. I don't look at me.
That's 23.
19.
First half of the game was rough, guys. I think I'm just making a comeback.
It's okay. My
you
second
long
half of
enough.
the game is rough.
Flop flipsies.
So, funny enough, you guys can tell that it almost seems like for a planet that was always an eternal summer as far as the vegetation was concerned, this is behavior that is not unlike that of trees when it is fall.
Oh, okay, so it's like the tree's not dying or anything like that.
Well, I mean, the leaves are turning red and brown, and they
Well,
are
the leaves
falling
are,
from the tree.
are dying, but the tree's not dying. Is what I'm saying. It's just it's weather temperature related.
Unfortunately,
Not
no.
necessarily.
There's no
Weather
change in the
didn't
weather.
change.
There's no change in the weather. That's the
The tree's
thing.
dying.
And
The tree might
well,
be
that,
dying.
again, that's hard to tell so far because it's a very early stages of the reaction here. But there's definitely something anyway that affected the tree, and it's not just that tree. You follow as your gaze follows the roots, right? And the networks of roots expanding from this humongous world tree. You see that the rest of the trees are also starting to have their leaves turn red or brown, and their leaves are also starting to fall.
I don't think the Wookiees are going to be too happy with us.
I would like to vibe with
I
the
feel- I
Force
don't
and see what
feel-
I can sense about the situation
Okay.
using my empathic feed. Yeah,
Mhm.
that works, right? Empathic. But yeah, I kind of just want to reach out with the force towards the tree and see if it feels any different at this point.
Alright, so you close your eyes, you take a deep breath, very Jedi-like, right? And you're gonna roll me that insight roll.
With guidance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Nor do I do Force Enlightenment. Yeah. I'm casting Force Enlightenment because I'm a little bit wasteful.
Mm-hmm.
So I have advantage on Wisdom check for the next hour.
Okay.
Plus 9, 23.
Okay. So, remember when I told you that Rakata technology, or Rakatan technology, tended to...
Oh, it's force powered. We took the generator.
Yeah.
is force powered. You took what was left of that force sensitive person, and not only that, as I said, Terentatex are beings of the dark side. So you left
We took
something
out the
dark
balance.
side. Yes, exactly. You upset the balance inside the terraforming facility. The
If we
Rakatan
want this to be
terraforming
okay, we have to
facility.
kill the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying you have to kill the Terentatek, but you definitely
Need to take care of that creature.
either take care of the creature, put the sword back, or find some other way of bringing some degree of equilibrium back, or the entire Wookiee planet. The macro forest that covers the entirety of Kashyyyk here is very likely to go into a very long winter, to not say die.
We seem
Yeah,
to
and that
have
was essentially
broken the
what.
entire balance of the planet.
That's what I was about to say. Well, I'm not going to say entire planet, but I was going to say whatever we did is not triggering this
It's-
chain reaction. It's not good.
It's a slow chain reaction. It's not something that's going to happen overnight.
But it's
Right.
going to happen.
But if you leave it unattended for too long, it will definitely happen. On that note, the frustrated screeching monster that you were fighting has realized the futility of it fighting against the extremely hard roots of the tree here, and has retreated back into the darkness of the building.
You all fought it. Do you think we can rid that form of evil within and have a chance?
I think if Mibble and I
I will be
continue to
frank
pin it
with
down
you.
like we did, we might have a chance.
I will be frank with you. If it were able to land every hit on me, there is a high likelihood that I would have gone down. at
Well, it can't get
much
past the
earlier
roots of the
points.
tree. So if we can keep it at bay there, we can
Yeah,
just
if
keep
we-
wailing on it.
I
we
could
can do
lure
enough
it.
ranged attack.
I could lure it if need be. I
We just
also
shoot it.
forgot I have an ability to make myself super fucking fast, and I forgot about it. So I can again, I have a lot of things on my sheet, and I can move 5 times my speed for a round. Right. So I could always go in and lure it real quick, but I know it may potentially be a slow process, but the sooner the better. While it's injured still, we should probably deal with it.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
no
I
longer
think
connected
we-
to those tubes, healing it too.
I think we need to deal with this. I think
It's
if we
not
can
something
pin
that
it
can be
down,
ignored.
Yeah.
we can keep the damage to a minimum. I was having a pretty good time slowing it down.
Do we just shoot it like a fish in a barrel?
We
That
should
would
try.
be
Might be a good
easiest.
idea. If all else fails,
I don't really feel comfortable leaving it to ambush the next person that walks through here.
it's
And I'm
more
pretty sure the
about
Wookiees
the
are gonna be mad at
balance.
us anyway.
Yeah. If anything, I can
The balance is your
perhaps
guys'
taunt
problem.
it. So let's finish it while it's still injured, so it doesn't give itself time to heal at a later day. So let's just take a moment to breathe.
Every moment we get to breathe, it gets to breathe. Sooner rather than later, but yes, let's take a moment.
Out of character, I'm
Not too
not
long.
suggesting a short rest. It's just more of just catch our breath then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go back in. So found the saber. It was in its hands. The king.
So that's why it probably had this reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Bill,
Yeah.
from my insight roll and like reaching out with the force, could I tell
Mhm.
how long it would take before this started to have permanent negative effects?
Oh, weeks.
Like about 3 weeks, or like what specific timeline would I be
Yeah,
looking?
probably 3 to 4 weeks.
Within the month.
I will let you know that from what I felt, we have about 3 or 4 weeks before this starts to have permanent negative effects on the planet.
On the ecosystem, yep.
I'm
Right.
more concerned with the fact that we have already dealt damage to this thing. I'd rather capitalize on that than start afresh when it rests and heal itself.
Especially since not only is the balance upset, it is injured, and we definitely do not want this ecosystem to start to wither, so
And
the
I'm
sooner
pretty sure
the
as soon as we
better.
walk out of here, the Wookiees are gonna be pissed off about the leaves doing what they're doing,
True.
and we're not gonna be
There
allowed
would
back
be
in.
repercussions of that. Yes.
Well, putting their feelings aside, which I am putting in consideration, mind you, it's the fact that the whole planet is going to be affected, not just the people. And to have something that has lived for this long, I would feel extremely guilty that we were the cause of this, so finish what we started. And then we can leave with peace of mind.
Sure, we'll go with that.
That being said, while I would absolutely adore to finish what we started, we are running a little low on time, and I know a lot of you guys have to either work or go to school in the
Sleep.
morning. Or sleep.
Who needs sleep?
So, that being said, I think we are going to tentatively maybe call it quit 10 minutes, well, 15 minutes early today.
No.
No, we're
almost
40
7
minutes
after.
over
We're running out of
10.
time.
Oh,
yeah. We're like
okay.
after, yeah.
I see three
No,
and a half
we're only-
hours.
We're seven.
Okay.
We're 7 over, so we're not. I mean, we just got it. But
Yeah.
still.
All right. So that
Yeah.
being said, in that case, I think we will cliffhanger there and see what our daring party of heroes will decide to do as of next session. Whether they decide to take a breather a bit first, or they're gonna rush right back in and challenge the monster once more.
I get blasted quite a few more times.
But yeah, either way, while you guys will have to wait 1 week, because yes, we are going to be doing a double and going back on our regular schedule as of next week. You will have to wait 1 week to find out what happens. Well, you've got other things to chew on in the meantime, as Mondays we do have our other shows like Destiny Forged on Mondays. We have on Thursdays alternating both our Pirate D&D Tricorn Isles and our Mass Effect D&D here run by Zorro, called Mass Effect Horizons. And then on Saturdays you've got Withered Wastes and Wayward Wanderers. That's a lot of W's. That are, again, alternating shows. Exactly, that are alternating shows that you will find on Saturdays. Then again, first Saturday of every month, you have our lore show called Behold Lore, and on the last Saturday of every month, you've got our X-Men inspired Kids on Broom show called Would Be Heroes. So that being said, again, it won't be too long until next week. You guys have plenty of other things to watch and enjoy. Until then, I look forward to seeing you guys a week from now. Thank you oh so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.